exclusive property of Friday Night PA and Wallace Marketing and Media. They are produced for the private use of our audience, and any rebroadcast in full or in part is strictly prohibited without the express written consent of Friday Night PA and Wallace Marketing and Media. Now, here's our Friday Night PA broadcast team.
Welcome to Friday Night PA, a absolutely beautiful rendition of the national anthem pregame here between Kennedy Catholic and Saegertown on Kennedy Catholic's homecoming for a noon early kickoff on this beautiful Saturday afternoon in October. I cannot wait for it, Devin. A big game here today. Potential playoff implications. Kennedy needs to win and win big in order to have any sort of shot in order of impressing the committee to go into the playoffs this year as the 7th team.
Hey, I'm excited for this game today.
Absolutely.
First time we've been to Kennedy this year.
Always fun coming to Butawa Stadium. Never had a disappointing experience here. Kennedy Catholic has certainly established their program as one that fights till the end. A team this year as well. Devin, I mean, this series is 3-0 in favor of Kennedy. This is the first time they'll ever meet in the regular season, and funny enough, still has playoff implications on the line.
When you told me that stat, I was like in shock. I was like, first they only met 3 times, and this is the first time in the regular season. Yeah, but like you said, playoff implications possibly. Kennedy has to win. They have to win big. So I'm excited.
Once again, John Robbins, Devin Weisbarth on Friday Night PA. It's Kennedy Catholic versus Saegertown here in this District 10 Region 2 matchup. Region 1 matchup. Saegertown hasn't won a game yet in Region 0-6 in Region 1 and 7 overall. They made the playoffs last year where they lost to Eisenhower 39-0. But later on, looking on to this year, the wins are against Union City and Seneca last year. This year, they only beat Union City. They continue a 2-game win streak versus that team. The record when allowing 30-plus points is 0-6 this year, 1-1 when allowing less than 30 points. So definitely a race to keep teams under 30 for Saegertown this year. They're 3-2 of the last 2 seasons when keeping teams under 30 points, but 0-11 when they go over 30. So you really got to watch out for that one if you are Saegertown. Their impact players, Sully Zerkuli and Hank Schaefer, quarterback and wide receiver on that offensive side. But as you look at their box scores, 34-26 loss to Maplewood. We'll get into that matchup later with Kennedy Catholic, who played them last week. They lost to Lakeview 35-15. Cockerton, a very close game, 22-20 in overtime. 42-24 against Mercer. 35-0 shutout of Union City, a dominating performance in that one. Lost to Cambridge Springs 41-19 with that upset at Mercer last night that you mentioned to me, Devin. I mean, a pretty impressive win for Cambridge Springs. The Blue Devils, Saegertown lost to the team they lost to in the playoffs last year, 35-18, and Boston Reynolds 78-12. Coming off of that one, they need a big bounce back after that one.
Fun fact, did you know, I saw this on Twitter after that game, 78 points is the most points Reynolds has ever scored in a game before.
Wow, despite their illustrious history. That's kind of the amazing stat there. But let's look at the homestanding Kennedy Catholic Golden Eagles. Damian Harrison, freshman quarterback, first official start against Maplewood. As we mentioned, I told you we're going to get to that game later on in my pregame analysis. He went 24 for 30, 349 yards, 3 touchdowns, 9 carries, and 63 yards. He's getting the start tonight for the Golden Eagles. Samir Wade, look out for him, a massive athlete for this team. Played quarterback before Harrison stepped in, but now he's mostly the running back and wide receiver. 123 carries, 1,029 yards, and 10 touchdowns. He has 12,000 all-purpose yards. 1,200 all-purpose yards. What a year for him. He has an interception, but on the defensive side, look for Sean Yeager. 3 interceptions as we get ready for kickoff here at Butala Stadium, going right to left. A wobbly kick ends up at the 20-yard line, bounces out of the hands of a Saegertown player, and he picks up at the 20-yard line. Goes around the far hash, has room, breaks free with tackle, and is wrapped down around the 30-yard line to start this one.
Yeah, Henry Schaefer on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 for Saegertown.
Here we go, partner. Last one of the year. Sadly.
Man, that's sad. Another.
Dude, this year's flown by, I tell you what.
Oh, it absolutely has. Unfortunately for us, but. Sonny Zirkley. The shotgun formation for Saegertown. 1 receiver on the near side. One-on-one coverage with Jermaine Dunlap on this near side. Do have 2 wingbacks. Takes a snap, hands it off at the middle. He's wrapped up in the backfield, and he takes 3 Kennedy Catholic players to bring him down. And a big loss. Aaron Chartel on the carry.
I'm very upset because there's no binoculars in this bag.
It'll be 2nd down, and it'll be a loss of 4 on the play. 2nd and 14, 11:25, clock rolling as we just get started here on Butala Stadium between Kennedy Catholic and Saegertown. District 10, Region 1 matchup as he sends a man in motion. Claps, takes a snap, pitches out to the far side, looks for room around that corner, doesn't seem to have it, but
looks like he got back to the original line of scrimmage.
Pushed through a little crease to manage, as you mentioned, get to the original line of scrimmage.
Maybe not. He did not. He did not get back to the line of scrimmage.
Wyatt Burkhill on the carry.
Looks like a 1-yard gain.
Hard to see that far sideline line. 3rd down and 13, takes a snap, will throw, looks on the far side, doesn't find anybody as he's knocked incomplete.
Looked like it was almost picked off, too.
By Samir Wade, as we mentioned him in the pregame, comes up with a big defensive play here, and it'll be 4th down.
I'm excited to see Samir play today.
Very good athlete, to say the least.
I know we were here last year, and he kind of blew us away.
Yes. Another opportunity to blow us away this year. 4th down and 13. Punt formation for the Panthers, moving left to right. Back deep to receive, waiting for a number. As Kennedy Catholic sports gold helmets with a kind of Philadelphia Eagles wing, black jerseys, maroon numbers, gold trim as the punt is high in the air and lands short just past the 1st down marker around the 44 is what it looks like. 44-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Kennedy. Freshman quarterback Damian Harrison trots out there, moving right to left for the Golden Eagles. As we mentioned, that monster performance last week is a true freshman.
Down at the 44. Kennedy takes over on the Saegertown 44.
Empty back set, only person back there is Harrison, moving right to left, 3 receivers on this near side, 1 on the far. Takes the snap, throws a short screen pass, complete, looks for room around the outside, has a lot of space, keeps on pushing through, tries to find room on the inside, and he steps out of bounds with his tippy toes, and it's called out of bounds for the 1st down, though.
Sorry to interrupt you.
No, you're good. First completion of the day.
play, 1 first down. That's called efficiency right there.
Gain of 12 on the play. 1 for 1 for 12 yards as he sets up once again in an empty back set. Balance formation, 2 receivers as he rolls out to the far side looking for room. Decides to tuck it under his arm and run. Cuts to the inside and is flipped up end over just before the first down marker, about 3 yards short.
Brought down by number 6, Sully Circle. Pick up a 7.
2 plays, 18 yards for Damian Harrison combined. Second down and 3. 10:16 to go, clock rolling. Following the QB keeper, a lone setback. Once again, Damian Harrison like to run this formation. Takes a snap, hands out to Samir Wade on the jet sweep. Finds a little bit of room as he breaks free of a tackle. Keeps on fighting forward for about a 2-yard gain on the play, just short of the first down marker. Good carry by him. Wow.
Yeah, it's going to be 3rd and inches. Yeah, it looked like he was going to get stopped right at it, if not a little behind.
Turn a 1-yard loss into a 2-yard gain.
2. Make a 3rd down and 2.
They'll only say actually a gain of 1 as it on that carry. 9:30 to go. Claps takes a snap. Harrison rolling out to the near side. Pressure coming. Throws on the screen pass and is just a little bit short of his receiver. Incomplete. Intended for Nick Ondo.
In the NFL, that's roughing the passer.
You're not entirely wrong.
I know.
I wouldn't disagree with you on that statement.
But this is not the NFL.
4 down territory, it appears, for Kennedy Catholic on 4th and 2. 9:25 clock stop following the incompletion. Nobody in the backfield besides Harrison. Claps, takes a snap, drops back, looking, has time, but pressure coming immediately, throws to the near side, tries to fight for the first down marker. Will he be short?
Looks like he's short.
About an inch.
Brought down by number 6, Sully Circle.
Caught by Elijah Smith.
First down, Saegertown takes over, 1st and 10.
About a 1-yard gain on the play, still not enough for the first down.
On the 24.
1st and 10 for Saegertown. Following the turnover on downs.
Make that the 23.
Ball at the 23-yard line, moving left to right for the Panthers. Shotgun formation for Sully Zirkle. Sends a man in motion, claps, takes a snap, hands it off, looks for room in the middle of the field, pushes forward for about a 2-yard gain on the play. For Shardle's second carry of the game. Yeah, they got a little bit more than I expected. Looks like about 3 on that carry. Second and 7, 8:50 to go in this first quarter. Clock rolling very efficiently so far, despite the passing attack for Kennedy Catholic on their first drive. Steps into the shotgun formation, steps back, looks to throw, has time, throws to the far side, has a man open, tipped incomplete. In and out of the hands of the receiver. Intended for Reese Wilkinson. Listed as a sophomore running back.
It's a defensive battle so far. Granted, it's only the 3rd drive, but
he did have a step on his defender and had nothing but green grass in front of him, so.
yeah, the ball was just slightly underthrown, but a slightly underthrown football.
Try to tip it back to himself forward and just ended up being a little bit too much. Tried a little bit too hard on that one as he goes in the shotgun, sends a man in motion with 2 receivers, now 3 on the far side. Ball on the turf, and he lands on top of it. On the 3rd down play, it will end up being 4th down if it is Saegertown football.
It is.
A big loss on the play, a loss of 4 on the fumble.
It's been a sloppy start so far for both teams.
Yeah, you got it.
I mean, it is noon.
Hey, you still should come ready to play, especially in a game like this. If you win big, you have a shot of making the playoffs, but you gotta win big. Can't be a close one. Punt formation stands about the goal line and whistles fly, and a flag does as well.
Encroachment. 25 yards, though.
Kennedy.
So still be 4th down.
Just a little more room to work with.
I feel like you've been having to say that way too much this year.
Henry Schaefer back deep to punt for Saegertown. Back deep to receive. Samir Wade, it appears. Standing around his own 45-yard line. High arcing snap caught in the hands of Schaefer. He has room around the far side trying to make a play as Nick Ondo trying to close out that space around that corner. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And short field for Kennedy Catholic. Nice play by Nick Ondo, the homecoming king today.
Running around the left end, brought down by number 10, Nick Londo.
Who is also our homecoming.
1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles, moving right to left. As I mentioned, the black jerseys for the Golden Eagles with maroon numbers and yellow trim on those numbers, gold helmets, and with that Philadelphia Eagles look wings on the side in maroon. Stands in the shotgun alone, does Harrison on 1st and 10. Claps, takes a snap, throws on the screen pass to Samir Wade, tries to work with his athleticism, does manage to rip out of a tackle, but is short of the line of scrimmage.
He lost 2 yards, it looks like.
Wasn't able to do anything as soon as he was hit in the backfield. Not really his fault on that one. His first catch of the day, as you mentioned, goes for
We're going to call it 3.
loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and long. Oh, they backed him up an extra yard, so a loss of 3 on that screen pass. Pistol formation for Harrison. Takes a snap, hands it off to Wade on the jet sweep, doesn't find any room around that corner, and he's met in the backfield by several Panthers. The first one to initiate the contact was Porter Brooks, the junior 6'1" tackle. It'll be 3rd down and extremely long. Great defensive play by Saegertown.
Yeah, if you're Kennedy, you got to cash in here. You got unbelievable field position on a bad snap on a punt.
Loss of 2 on that carry for Samir Wade. Actually, we'll say a loss of 4 on the scoreboard. Sets up 3rd down and 17. Shotgun formation for Harrison, the only person back there. Takes a snap, looks to throw, throws it over the defense of Samir Wade. End zone touchdown! What a throw! 26-yard touchdown completion for Damian Harrison, his 4th on the year. There you go. He's 5th on the year. His 4th the last 2 weeks as a starter.
Exactly what we said. I mean, they had to get something on the board.
What a start for him. 4 for 5 for 36 yards and a touchdown. Man, he just found the guys streaking over the defense on that seam out.
He beat Samir Wade, beat his man, and it was just
too easy at that point.
It was green grass, nothing in front of him.
And that brings out the kick team for Kennedy Catholic. With the kicking duties is Aiden Churlick, the senior. Kicking, punting athlete. Snap to hold the kick up and through. It is good. 7-0. Kennedy Catholic leads. We'll take a break here on Friday Night PA. 7-0 Golden Eagles. Hello, welcome back to Friday Night PAs of kick trickles out of bounds, and a flag flies, and it'll be 1st and 10 and much better field position for Saegertown than what they've started with early in this one, with the defensive struggle being broke by a 26-yard touchdown from Harrison to Wade. And they'll take over with 6:14 to go in this first quarter. What a throw by Harrison to open up this one. He does not look like a freshman back there. He looks very composed.
Yep.
1st and 10. Moving left to right for Saegertown. 2 wingbacks on this line. Sends a man in motion to the opposite side, to the side of the left tackle. Creates kind of a jumbo set on that side. Hands it up, ball on the turf, picks it up right after it bounces right into his hands. Well, how convenient was that?
Number 17, Wyatt Burchill on the carry.
Second fumble of the day, too.
Number 72, Cameron Quinn. No gain.
Yeah, you did mention that second fumble. Gain of 0 on the play. Shotgun formation once again, and the wingback set hands it off. It doesn't see to hand it off. Throws on the screen pass, incomplete behind his receiver for Sully Zerkley. Looked like he was going to hand it off, or at least try to pull a play action on the jet sweep. Didn't turn around fast enough. Intended for Aaron Chartel. And as I mentioned, behind him, incomplete. Sets up 3rd down and 10, 5:37 to go in this first quarter. Clock stopped following the incompletion, 7-0. Kennedy Catholic, if you're just joining us on Friday Night PA, Kennedy Catholic's homecoming, potential playoff implications. If they're able to win big, they can convince the committee potentially to put them in the playoffs.
Yeah, but it's got to be big. I mean, they're off to a good start.
Big crowd here today at Butala Stadium. He takes a snap, drives back looking for somebody on the far sideline, and is incomplete out in front of his receiver. Just a little bit too much.
I tell you what, he's had chances. He's just either overthrown or underthrown everything today.
0 for 4. 4th down. See what Saegertown does here. They will go into punt formation. Another 4th down for them. A high arcing snap. Another one. Potentially creating dangerous territory. Samir Wade's back to receive, and it's just caught by a Saegertown player before it takes a terrible bounce for them. It would have been a very beneficial bounce for Kennedy Catholic. And 1st and 10 for the Golden Eagles. Damian Harrison, 4 for 5, 36 yards as he trots out onto the field.
But the most important stat of that, 1 touchdown.
1 touchdown, because the same amount of touchdowns as he does incompletions thus far.
It's impressive.
Samir Wade was his connection on that touchdown, as he has 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far.
A really good 1-2 duo.
Absolutely.
1-2 punch. That's the word I was looking for.
Takes a snap, looking on the near side for somebody on the screen pass. Has a lot of room, following some blocks, cuts to the outside, and he's ripped down after some great closeout coverage by Saegertown. On that was Henry Schaefer. Jermaine Dunlap on that catch.
His first catch of the day.
Actually, his second.
That's why you have the stats in front of you.
A loss of 1. He's 2 catches, 11 yards. 5 minutes ago, clock rolling, 7-0 Kennedy Catholic. Like to run an empty set with Harrison in there. Nick Ondo is the tight end on the far side of the line. 2 receivers on the other side. Shovels it to Samir Wade on the jet sweep, finds a little room, breaks free of a tackle. He has nothing but Green in front of him. Down the sideline, misses a tackle, touchdown. What a carry by Samir Wade. We said he impressed the last time he was here. Well, he's certainly doing that thus far.
He went left, he went right down.
63 yards.
63-yard touchdown run.
Wow, what a carry. And now kick formation for the Golden Eagles. They set for the point after attempt. It goes up and appears to be through, and it is 14-0. Kennedy Catholic strikes early with 2 big plays. We'll stick here. Those 2 touchdowns combining for over 80 yards. What a start for the Golden Eagles. Devin, your thoughts?
I mean, they had to win big coming in. They're on their way to that right now. It helps when you have an athlete like Samir Wade.
Yeah, that helps any team. And wow, that thing was almost a 2. It started as a 1 yard loss.
Yeah, I mean, we thought it was going to be a 1 yard loss. Then, he'll gain a couple yards. Nope. Just took off at the sideline.
Here's the evolution of that play. 1 yard loss, 2 yard gain, 3 yard gain,
touchdown.
63-yard touchdown.
Yep.
What an evolution there. And you can only get that with an amazing athleticism of Samir Wade. I mean, wow. He made that look easy.
What's up, Blaze? I'm good. How you? Y'all played last week. Y'all played. How y'all doing?
Kennedy Catholic looking for their first home win in almost 11 years after shutting down the program. First varsity win.
Friday or Saturday? Friday?
4:33 to go as we get ready for Kennedy Catholic to kick in this one.
How's mom doing?
A nice long kick.
That's a good kick.
Ends up around the 15-yard line and returns it in stride. Finds a little bit of room around the far side. He breaks free down the sideline. One man to beat. It's the kicker, and he's gone to the house. Touchdown, Saegertown. They respond very quickly. What a return by Henry Schaefer.
Well, that's what I would call a good response.
Yeah, I'd say so, to say the least. At least Henry Schaefer.
Quick and swift response.
85-yard return.
We're calling it an 85-yard touchdown run.
Well, just when we thought Kennedy Catholic may run away with this,
Saegertown
strikes
responds
back, yeah.
with authority, too. 85 yards. You don't see those every day. Low snap. Gets it through the uprights despite the coverage being on him. And it's 14-7. Saegertown responds, and we get to see the Damian Harrison once again on offense as Saegertown will kick off. But we'll send it to a quick break. 14-7. Kennedy Catholic. Hello everybody, welcome back to Butala Stadium. Kennedy Catholic versus Saegertown, a big 2 plays, 63 and an 85-yard kick return. 63-yard run by Samir Wade set up that kickoff. And now Kennedy Catholic will have their turn
again. We'll see how they respond.
So 14-7 now. Low snap goes out the hands of the returner for Kennedy Catholic. Runs around to the far side, goes east to west, to north to south, breaks free of a tackle, and there's a flag on the field. Might be a block in the back. Elijah Smith on that return.
We have penalties on the field.
Yeah, it looked like a block in the back.
What I thought.
Hey, Mango was the kicker.
Yep, legal block in the back.
We have a block in the back.
And that will back up that not so impressive return for Kennedy Catholic as they are deep.
I mean, in the grand scheme of things, kind of was. Well, not yardage-wise, though.
But impressive to have the athleticism to get around that far sideline.
That sun is bright, man.
Devin, you being blinded by the sun?
Yeah, I even have a hat on.
I also have a hat on. I never wear a hat.
That's also very true.
Never. I hate wearing a hat under a headset.
Yeah, me too.
We're just too...
But it's needed today.
Yes, it is.
I should have brought my sunglasses.
I will say, though, despite the sun being in our eyes, it's an absolutely...
It's a beautiful day.
It's stunning with the leaves changing in the distance. I mean,
Especially for it being October 22nd.
oh, yeah. Shotgun formation, Claps, Harrison.
You will
And
not hear me complain.
On the reverse, looking for somebody down the field, the Kennedy Catholic special, and it's a little bit overthrown. Could have been something very special there as Nick Ondo decided to load up and throw. The former quarterback falls incomplete.
Tried to throw to his brother, Brock Ondo.
Would have been the Ondo to Ondo connection there.
The siblings involved.
Sorry, that was Brock Ondo on the pass. Sorry, Nick Ondo on the pass, and then Brock Ondo was the intended receiver. As Harrison lines up in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the near side. Claps takes the snap, trots back. The rolls to the near side. Pressure coming on from the blind side. Throws, going to be caught, and tiptoes out of bounds and completes it. A nice catch on this near side. Elijah Smith.
Pushed out of bounds by Sully.
See how far that gain is. About 6, maybe 5.
Pick up at 6. Third down and 4.
Be third down. Might see the punt team for the first time today for Kennedy Catholic if they're not able to convert this. 5 for 6, 35 yards and a touchdown for
Efficiency.
Damian Harrison. Sorry, 41. Claps, takes a snap, the only man in the backfield. Looking around that far side, steps back, throws.
There's also a
with a
flag.
flag on the field, and the ball's hit out of the hands of the receiver, incomplete.
I think it's going to be holding.
Down
Yep.
by number 6.
Although I do believe that actually number 10 is... Yeah, it is Nick Ondo. So yeah, Nick to Brock Ondo, incomplete. I was correct on that one. I thought I mixed up my rosters for a second.
Yeah, it happens.
14-7, 30:55 to go. Find the incompletion, and we're waiting on the ruling on the flag.
It was holding,
Okay,
and they accepted it.
maybe give them less room to punt, but another opportunity for this offense to break another big play. I don't understand why you do that. I just make them punt.
Yeah,
Just deny
me
the
too.
penalty.
Brings the ball back to their own 5-yard line.
Ball at the 5. Third down and extremely long. Looks like the yard marker's at the 21, so need to get to their own 21-yard line for the first down. Moving right to left in this first quarter. Stands alone in the shotgun. 3 receivers on the near side. Harrison looking on the screen pass. Flays off a receiver. Throws downfield. Going to be caught. Jump ball. 1st and 10. Breaks free of the tackle very nearly as he's ripped down from his ankles.
Samir Wade again.
What a catch by Samir Wade.
Samir Wade.
When in doubt, throw it up.
And Wade's down there somewhere, more than likely. What a catch by him. Just goes up and climbs the ladder and grabs it and continues this drive. As I said, you should have just taken 4th down against this offense.
Yep.
And, well, they didn't listen to me.
I mean, who would?
That's very fair.
Joking.
23-yard catch. Kind of. 1st and 10. The H-back, Nick Ondo. Doesn't get it on the sweep, but it's handed to Elijah Smith in the backfield, and he gets a gain of 1.
Smith on the carry, brought down by number 32. Damon Groce.
7 for 8 for 64 yards is Damian Harrison. This kid is a freshman. A freshman, and he's performing like this. I mean, he's got years to grow his arm strength. That's a little bit, lacking, but man, he has got a lot of potential. Great decision making.
He's very poised for a freshman.
does very well in this offense in the pistol formation. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. Claps, takes the snap. Play action on the sweep, looking for Samir Wade, who catches it with one hand, makes a man miss, and fall on the ground against nearly the 1st down marker. Gets past the line of scrimmage. He's about a yard short of that 1st down marker. I was almost preemptive on that one.
Third down and 2.
gain of 5 on that play. 8 for 9, 69 yards, and a touchdown. Early for this one for Damian Harrison. He's putting up some massive numbers as they're opening up the playbook for him and letting him throw around a little bit as the freshman. 2 receivers on the near side. Running back in the backfield behind him. Takes a snap. Hands it off up the middle of the field. Tries to look for a little bit of room, and he's collapsed on by the defensive line of Saegertown.
Looks like he lost yardage.
Yeah, looks like just a play that went nowhere. So.
We're calling a loss of 1.
2 carries, 1 yard for Elijah Smith. 69 passing yards, 68 rushing yards for Kennedy Catholic. Fourth down, they will be going for 4th and 2, 1:25 to go. 3 receivers on the near side. And there are whistles and a timeout for Kennedy Catholic. We'll send it to a quick break here on Friday Night PA. Hello and welcome back to Kennedy Catholic. A very exciting one early. Some very big plays, an 85-yard kick return, a 63-yard touchdown, and a 26-yard pass.
We didn't think it was going to. We thought Kennedy Catholic was going to run away with this. At least that's what it looked like. And then the 85-yard touchdown return kind of turned things on its head.
3 scores, 174 yards on this play as he throws it to nearly completed a one-handed catch by Samir Wade. Incomplete for Damian Harrison, only his 2nd incompletion on the day. 8 for 10, 69 yards and a touchdown. A massive start for him, 14-7, Kennedy Catholic leads.
At the Kennedy 37.
It's 1st and 10 for Saegertown.
Moving left to right. Trying to get a yard marker on this one. Looks like about the 36 as he claps, takes a snap, hands it off at the middle of the field, finds room, breaks free of a tackle, and is ripped down from behind from Nick Ondo. A nice carry for Saegertown.
Aaron Charlotte on the carry.
Aaron Charlotte on that carry.
I think that's like the first positive play they've had.
First down.
Yeah.
1st and 10 at the 20 of Kennedy.
17-yard carry. Nearly broke free for a touchdown. Charlotte 3 carries, 16 yards. This 17-yard carry brought him out of the negatives on the day. As he lines up in the shotgun. Zerkley takes the snap, hands it off to Charlotte, who tries to lower his shoulder, keeps pushing through that defensive line of Kennedy Catholic, and a Golden Eagle comes up with the ball, but they say he's down on the play.
It's the 2nd time this drive that's happened.
Aaron Charlotte brought down by number 55.
As the clock ticks under 40 seconds, they might not run another play in this first quarter.
2nd down.
Nah, we will.
Gain of 2. They quickly get to the line with 20 seconds left. As you mentioned, probably trying to run one more play in this quarter. Sends a man in motion. Claps, takes the snap, rolls, pitches out to the near side, and is ripped down from behind for a loss on the play.
Schaefer on the carry, brought down by
Henry Schaefer
Number 52, Ryder Chiapini.
brought down with a loss of 2 as the quarter ends 14-7. Kennedy Catholic leads this one early.
Loss of 2.
Everything you need to have a great night out is right here at Thelma's Sports Nook in Sharpsville. Delicious food with lots of choices, from tasty appetizers to wings, smokehouse features, wraps, rolls, and sliders. Live music from your favorite local bands. You might even hear some good up-and-comers. And sports. Lots of sports on 38 HD TVs. Thelma's Sports Nook on East High Street in Sharpsville. Smoking the competition.
Great football teams all have one thing in common. They have powerful defenses. I am attorney Ryan Mergel, and at my firm, we know a lot about defense. Whether you've been injured in an accident or accused of a crime, we're here to protect your freedom and fight for your rights. We obtain the best outcome in every case, effective representation in an ethical, courteous, and timely manner. With offices located in Sharon and Pittsburgh, we are here to serve Western Pennsylvania. Best of luck to the student athletes on both teams tonight, especially the defenses.
Okay, welcome back to Saegertown versus Kennedy Catholic as they move right to left. 3rd and 10, sends a man in motion, claps, a little bit of a low snap, and a flag fly.
Oh, offsides.
Offsides Kennedy. Moves to 5 yards. Make it 3rd down and 5.
Only 13 rushing yards for Saegertown. 2 guys in the negatives rushing the ball.
There we go. They're fixed. You're welcome.
3rd and 5, moving right to left, deep into Kennedy territory. Sends a man in motion once again, moving right to left, left to right on that line. Throws in the screen pass, has a man open, and he's brought down. A nice fundamental tackle by Samir Wade. He's been all over the field today.
Eric Arnold on the reception. Brought down by number 7, Samir Wade.
First completion of the day for Saegertown.
4th down and 3.
1 for 5 for 2 yards.
Yeah, this is 4 down territory.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely got to go for it here when you're down by 7 against a defense that stopped you all day early. Try and push against their numbers, a very low number squad. Are the Golden Eagles. Goal line set on both teams. It appears a little bit of a low snap. Looks to throw to the end zone. He's a little bit short, incomplete out of the hands of the receiver. Just past the 1st down marker. It'll be 1st and 10.
That's a throw we'd like to have back.
Pass incomplete. Kennedy
1 for 6 for 2 yards is Sully Zerkley. Damian Harrison will take over. Deep in his own territory at the 12-yard line, moving left to right now in the 2nd quarter. Chain issues appears on the far side as Harrison lines up in the shotgun formation once again. 2 receivers on the near side with a tight end and a far receiver. Steps in. More of a pistol look. Looks to throw it to Wade on the screen pass just out in front of him, incomplete. Wade didn't turn his head quick enough and was just a little bit far in front of him. Falling incomplete. 11:08 to go in the 2nd quarter. Second and 10 following the incompletion. Harrison alone in the backfield, takes the snap, trots back, looking, throws down the middle of the field. It is nearly completed. Nearly an amazing athletic catch by Elijah Smith.
Pass incomplete. Penalty on the field.
8 for 12 now. 3 straight incompletions for Damian Harrison. But there is a flag.
Legal procedure.
And against Kennedy, so they'll back up a little bit further. Half the distance to the goal will be third. I don't think the play elapses. We'll see what it does. So it'll be third down and extremely long following the illegal procedure play. The penalties decline. So 3rd and 10. They finally took notice they need to keep this offense off the field. Because if you give them more chances with their athletes, they'll make plays. On the far side is Jermaine Dunlap, the lone receiver on that side. Hands it off to Wade on the jet sweep, breaks free of a tackle, but as the Saegertown player hangs on for dear life and brings it down, it'll be a loss. But yeah, you're right, that was a great tackle.
He had only green grass in front of him.
He just held on until his help came, and loss of 5, I'd say, on that play. We'll say a loss of 6, so it'll be 4th down and 16, punt formation. First time today for Kennedy Catholic. They've gone on 4th down a couple times already, but now they bring out the punt team deep in their own territory. 10-19 to go, clock rolling. Up 14-7 are the Golden Eagles. No one back deep to receive for Saegertown. They're just going to kind of let it roll how it rolls. Snap gets there. A nice long kick. Keeps on bouncing in Kennedy Catholic's favor and keeps on rolling. What a roll!
Inside the 40.
Wow, what a punt and what a roll for the Golden Eagles.
Down at the Saegertown 36.
Almost a 47-yard punt, if you include the end zone.
If you count the end zone yardage, it's 47.
But if you want to go from the actual statistics, it 58. I did my math wrong there. It'll be 1st and 10 for Saegertown, moving right to left in the second quarter. Blue helmets, white jerseys, white pants for the Panthers. Sends a man in motion, hands it off on the sweep, and he's wrapped up in the backfield and brought down with authority. It'll be 2nd down.
Brought down by number 62, Elias Watson.
Wyatt Burchill on the carry.
Tajir Chambers also there.
Loss of 3, 2nd down and 13.
We'll say a loss of 3, so Burchill, another rusher for Saegertown in the negatives. Aaron Chartel, the only one with positive yardage with 4 carries for 18 yards. .909 to go, clock rolling, 14-7. Kennedy Catholic leads, sends a man in motion, Claps takes the snap, pitches it to the far side, kind of a shovel pass, but still behind the passer, and he gets past the line of scrimmage. Release the original one, and
looks like about a 5-yard gain.
Reese Wilkinson on the carry.
Number 21, Wesley Cox.
Yep, about 5-yard gain.
5, 3rd down and 8.
3rd and 8, 8:40, clock rolling, 14-7. In the second quarter. Big 3rd and 8 for Saegertown. Getting late into this first half is a little bit of a low snap. Picked up throws, has a man open, and in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Another incompletion for Saegertown. But that goes in and out of the hand of an intended receiver, and it'll be 4th and 8. See if Saegertown brings out the punt team.
From the 38.
Yep, looks like they're going to punt.
See what Kennedy Catholic can do here on potentially another prime field position opportunity. Another high snap. That's been a problem all day for Saegertown. A line drive punt. It ends up in the hands of Kennedy Catholic, cuts and spins, does Samir Wade, and he falls down past the 35-yard line to about the 36. 1st and 10 for Kennedy Catholic in their own territory. They'll mark the ball at the 35-yard line, 1st and 10.
Very high snaps today.
Yeah, not what you like to see. Is that pressure?
I mean, they haven't had one blocked yet, but it feels like it's inevitable.
Yeah, you can't have that high of snaps without having something get blocked, especially with these athletes today. They're getting back there. It's just in the nick of time where they just have pretty decent blocking. And the lone man in the backfield, Harrison, once again. Steps in, claps, takes a snap, looking, pressure coming, breaks free with a sack, but is able to, in the second effort, to get there and wrap him down for a huge sack on the play.
Blake Boylan, big tackle.
He broke free at first, but, I mean, he broke free, and then, as you said, Boylan got back to him and just whipped him down. He wasn't free for long, but got there. He made the huge play. Now it's second and extremely long. $13-yard loss on the play.
Oh, so second and miles.
22, they'll say, or takes a snap, drops back, looking, finds a man downfield. It is got out of the air, incomplete, intended for Samir Wade. His
almost intercepted. That's what I meant to say.
4th straight incompletion. Third down and 22. 7:19 falling on the clock, following the incompletion that stops it.
Good one today, though.
2 receivers on the near side.
Can't beat this weather in mid-October.
No, you cannot. The leaves changing in the distance behind Butala Stadium as Harrison looks to throw. Steps up, sends a man downfield. It's Wade, it's caught. First down and a little bit more to the 50-yard line. What a throw. A 28-yard completion.
Big plays are killing Saegertown.
And do you know who's making those big plays? Samir Wade. I mean, Damian Harrison is capitalizing on athleticism, but it always seems to be Wade making the huge plays here. 4 catches, 55 yards. So that's his carries. He has 5 catches for 79 as he claps, takes a snap, drops back, looking for somebody, throws in the middle of the field. It'll be intercepted! A big interception.
Intercepted by number 23,
Reese Wilkinson with the interception, and he kneels down immediately. And
that is not what you needed.
A little bit short on the play on that pass, and ends up being an interception. And the first turnover on the day goes in favor of Saegertown despite their fumbling issues thus far. And 1st and 10 for the Panthers, moving right to left, 6:47 to go, 14-7. Kennedy Catholic still leads as the snap is shoveled forward. That's a great lead, but what a hit in the backfield as he's ripped down.
Eric Pagan.
Wyatt Burchell brought down by number 62, Elias Lawson.
Elias Lawson. As you mentioned,
it was Eric Pagan.
56, Eric Pagan on the tackle.
Eric Pagan, misreading the numbers. Hard to see the maroon on black.
I do like those jerseys, though.
Yes. Lawson won on the play.
I'd say it's a pretty good uniform battle today. All white.
I'll agree on that one. Claps, takes the snap a little bit low. Once again, we'll see if that continues to be an issue as he's met in the backfield. Another big loss on a rush play for Saegertown as Kennedy Catholic's defense responds to the turnover on offense.
Chambers, number 3. For another loss, we'll call it 2.
3rd and 14.
This place did fill up quick. I didn't even realize that.
Oh, yeah. Homecoming, Devin.
I guess it's true.
Give the last carry to Aaron Chartel. Lines up in the shotgun. Low snap once again. Bounces out the ground. He throws it down the middle of the field. Does have a man. Has a step. It will be complete. What a catch. Over the shoulder.
Wyatt Burchill. Wyatt Burchill.
Wyatt Burchill. Thank you, Devin. It was his first completion, the first catch of the day. Will get a yardage here as they set up the chains.
That was much needed first down for Saegertown too.
Call that a 28-yard completion. First down.
Takes the snap, hands it off at the middle, breaks free of a tackle, keeps on fighting, breaks free of another, has Green in front of him, pushes a man over, cuts inside, gets to the 5-yard line, dives forward to the 3, and he's brought down. What a run! This Saegertown offense has come alive. 24-yard carry from the 26 to the 2.
Elijah Smith just saved a touchdown.
Elijah Smith, the guy that's been all over the field early in this one for Kennedy Catholic. 6 carries, 38 yards. Obviously his longest being that 24-yarder. Shotgun, sends a man in motion a little bit low. Runs up the middle, and he's going to be stuffed by the defensive line. They blow the play dead as he's stopped in his tracks.
Something of note, Damian Harrison is currently getting looked at by the trainers on the sideline. Just something to keep an eye on.
Yeah, if you're a Kennedy Catholic fan, you're holding your breath right now, as that was a 3-yard loss of a 4-yard. I keep adding numbers to it.
They just kept pushing it back. Every time you said a number, they said no.
I know, they just kept moving it back. They wanted to make sure that I was paying attention.
That and to make sure you were wrong.
Really got to bring me down, don't they? Shotgun, receiver on the far side. 6 yards to reach Pater. Looks for room, throws it on the shoulder, pass up the middle, nothing but Green dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Saegertown. That looked easy on that completion. 2 big catches by Ryan Burchill, this one in the end zone for 6. And pending an extra point, they can tie this thing up at 14 to 13. Kennedy leads. As I mentioned, pending the extra point. 3 for 9 for 36 yards and a touchdown is Selly Zerkley.
That goes in the record book as a touchdown pass.
Porter Brooks with the kicking duties. Snap to hold the kick line drive. And it is good. 14 to 14. What it sends us to a quick break. 3:39 to go here in the second quarter on Friday Night PA. All right, welcome back to Friday Night PA. A nice touchdown from Zerkley to Burkill. A 6-yard touchdown set up by a 28-yard catch by, touchdown scorer Burkill, and shortly a 24-yard carry that set them up in that 5-yard, 6-yard range. A low squib kick bounces into the hands of a Kennedy Catholic player running around the near side, tries to find room, cuts inside, but is met by two Panthers and is brought down around the 40-yard line. A little bit farther than that, maybe the 41.
Big drive here for Kennedy Catholic.
3:32, 2 timeouts left, and it appears Damian Harrison will be in the game, despite him being looked at a little bit earlier.
Kennedy has a first down at the 41.
And 1st and 10 for Kennedy Catholic, moving left to right. Oh, it appears Samir Wade is at quarterback, as Harrison is still being looked at. He gets a little bit of ice on his wrist. That's something you should take a look at. As Samir Wade steps up to pass, runs up the middle of the field, keeps on pushing through, and he's brought down.
Looks like about a 5-yard gain.
Samir Wade in at quarterback. On the keeper, brought down by number 52, Blake.
About a 5-yard gain, as you mentioned.
Pick up 5.
As there is ice on Harrison's wrist. Wade, the lone man in the backfield at quarterback now. Claps, takes a snap, drops back, looking. Has time, has lots of it. Putting some man down the field, decides to tuck it under his arm and get the first down a little bit more to the 45-yard line.
First down.
From 45 to 45, well, let's say the 46, so about a 9-yard gain on that carry. Samir Wade still making plays happen as the quarterback. And there's a player down on the near sideline. And a timeout. We'll send you a quick break here on Friday Night PA, tied at 14. Hello and welcome back to Kennedy Catholic versus Saegertown. As Samir Wade stands up on the sideline after being hurt on that last play. And he goes back in. Damian Harrison, the freshman quarterback, on the near sideline with a bag of ice on his left wrist.
Got to think his day's done.
Usually ice means you are done, so we'll see. As players are talking to him, he tried to put his helmet back on. We'll see what happens for him. As he lines up, and the shotgun does Wade. Takes a snap, rolls to the near side, throws the short loose pass to Nick Ondo, in and out of the hands.
Wade pass incomplete. Second down and 10.
And Kennedy Catholic's third passer of the day with that first attempt for Samir Wade. Harrison, Ondo, and Wade. As we set up 2nd and 10, 2:37 to go. Harrison with his helmet off on the near sideline. We'll keep a test of that one, but Devin, as you're right, might be the end of his day with the ice on his wrist. Claps, takes a snap, rolls to the far side, tries to find a little bit of room, cuts it in between the tackle and the guard, finds a little bit more room in the middle of the field, keeps on rolling for the first down, lays a stiff arm, is pushed out of bounds, and Wade looking for some sort of late contact on it. So he gets the first down a little bit more.
Wyatt Birchall on the tackle too.
We're going to call it a pickup of 13
13-yard carry on the play. Samir Wade, 7 carries, 82 yards, including a 63-yard touchdown run.
28.
On 1st and 10, 3 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near. The lone receiver, Brock Ondo, on this near side, the brother of Nick Ondo. Takes a snap, looking, has time. Pressure coming, throws in the middle of the field, has a man open. Caught inside the 5-yard line, tripped up. What a completion for Samir Wade.
Tajir Chambers.
From the 4-yard line.
1st and goal from the 4. As Samir Wade in for the injured Damian Harrison. 24-yard completion on that last play to set this one up. Steps into the pistol formation. Claps, takes a snap. Looks for room on the QB power and is about a yard short.
Yep.
Samir Wade on the quarterback keeper.
3-yard rush.
Brought down by number 52, Blake Bowen. Pick up a 3. Here's 1st and goal for 1. 2nd and goal for 1. I got all the sight.
Pistol formation once again. Takes a snap. Runs QB power once again. Keeps fighting for the end zone.
Looks like he's
Falls on the turf.
Looks like he's short. Yep, they're calling him down short.
Waiting for a call here.
down.
Third down.
In inches.
And yeah, in inches I think is even an understatement on that one.
3rd in millimeters. Is that better? Is that better for you, John?
Different types of measurement. Never hurt anybody.
Timeout Kennedy. Yep, timeout Kennedy.
Another timeout. 57 seconds to go in this first half. 14-14. Tied at this one.
Subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Life insurance offered through Allstate Life Insurance Company and Allstate Assurance Company, North Fork, Illinois, and American Heritage Life Insurance Company, Jacksonville, Florida.
This is Mike Lizak from Warehouse Sales, and you're listening to High School Football on Friday Night PA.
All right, welcome back to Kennedy Catholic versus Saegertown. A very good game here, tied at 14, although something to keep attention to if you are a Kennedy Catholic fan. Starting quarterback Damian Harrison, who has impressed as a freshman in his first 2 starts, hurt on the sideline with a bag of ice on his left wrist. Have to presume his day is done, but we shall see.
Also to note, if Kennedy Catholic scores here, they also get the ball to start the second half, so
Potentially go up 2 scores very quickly, and without having to give the ball to the hands of Saegertown. Samir Wade in at quarterback, the do-it-all athlete. Started the year at quarterback as he claps, takes a snap, runs QB power, has a little bit of room on this near side, and that just looked way too easy because it's Samir Wade.
Samir Wade on the quarterback keeper. Around right end and into the end zone.
And
for the
Samir Wade, a gain of 0 for a touchdown because that thing was within millimeters of the end zone. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. His 3rd overall, including receiving. He has scored every single touchdown. As Wade, well, we said he does it all. He's now the holder for the kicking duties on the point after attempt. Appears to be from the left hash. The snap, the hold, the kick, pressure on the way. No good over the left.
Definitely look good.
Yeah, looked good over the left upright. But 53.8 seconds to go in this first half. We'll send it to a quick break here on Friday Night PA.
Hi, this is Al D'Onofrio from D'Onofrio's Food Center. You're listening to high school football on Friday Night PA.
Hello and welcome back to Kennedy Catholic's Butala Stadium. Kennedy takes a 20-14 lead. They do receive the ball after halftime. So potentially go up 2 scores. Samir Wade in that quarterback for the injury for Harrison with that bag of ice on his left wrist. .8 seconds to go. Line drive kick.
Out of bounds.
Dribble out of bounds. Another out of bounds kick for Kennedy Catholic. But they will take over. They being the Saegertown Panthers on 1st and 10 with 53.8 seconds to go. A lot of time.
And all 3 timeouts.
Yes. No timeouts for Kennedy Catholic.
Here we go.
See what they can do here. Ball at the 40-yard line. They settle in with shotgun formation. Claps, a little bit low of a snap, shovels it forward, keeps pushing forward. He's met in the backfield.
Looks like timeout Saegertown. Yep. We'll keep it
Pass
here.
completed to Wilkinson. Loss of 1. Sully Zerkley went 4 for 10 and a touchdown for 35 yards. And a timeout for Saegertown. We'll keep it here for now. 48.1 seconds to go in this one.
St. John Paul. Yeah, St. John.
14-7, Syracuse over Clemson.
Second. What?
Well, what's the score?
14-7, Syracuse over Clemson.
Go Orange.
Ohio State up 16-10.
Yeah, they're playing Iowa though. We've kicked 3 field goals. Akron's up 10-7 on Kent.
They played.
Oh, in there at Clemson.
Yes, at noon. I picked Syracuse to win that one because it's a noon game in Death Valley. Syracuse is good this year. Let me tell you. Garrett Schrader, legit. Shotgun formation for Saegertown. Claps. Steps back. Pressure coming in his face. Throws in the short screen pass.
Good tackle.
Maybe he got to the original line.
There's also a flag.
Flies.
Caught by Damon Rossi.
Damon Rossi.
Ryder Chiappini. No game.
That is definitely Rossi. I thought it was R-O-S-S-I. I know a guy that spells it. like
Personal
that.
foul on Kennedy.
We have personal foul against Kennedy.
Free yardage. on that play.
More importantly, you don't have to use a timeout.
And a first down at the 49.
So that 0-yard play turns into a 15-yard automatic first down for Saegertown with the clock at 39 seconds left and 2 timeouts, down 20-14. Kennedy Catholic gets the ball back to start the second half, so a big drive for Saegertown to potentially stop them in their
Another low
trap.
snap.
Throws it over the middle of the field. Couldn't out of hands to the intended receiver once again. That's like the 5th time I think we've
Aaron
seen that.
Chartle should have caught that one.
Passes incomplete. Second down.
I've been mentioning to you, Devin, off the air, but if you're a high school football fan, Massillon McKinley's today, if you know anything about that. You're from Ohio, so you might know a little bit more than I do, even though I went last year.
Massillon McKinley. It's like the biggest high school football game in the state of Ohio.
Maybe the biggest high school football game in the country that isn't like St. John Bosco versus Matterdine.
We could probably say like the East Coast.
Oh, for sure. And lines up in the shotgun. Sends a man in motion. Zirkle looking at the pass, and he's ripped down from behind. Ball in the turf! Or I should say grass here at Butala Stadium, but is covered by a offensive lineman for... Oh, no!
Kennedy Catholic recovered.
Wow! I thought there was a white jersey on the bottom of that pile, and I was wrong in 1st and 10.
Bladen percentage on the recovery. Well, how the tables have turned, partner.
That's for sure. Another the
Now
fumble.
Kennedy can go up 2 scores here, and they get the ball back to start the second.
And finally, a fumble goes into the hands of Kennedy Catholic that Saegertown is committed. They've been doing those all day. Now they finally bites him as the shotgun formation for Wade. The only man back there decides to throw it down the far sideline. Has a man. It is nearly incomplete. He just reached out his arms. Wow, he had a step on him and a half.
It's a good play call.
Last call for 50-50.
We're going to have last call for the 50-50. It's at 1:30 now.
24.7 seconds to go. 2 timeouts for Saegertown. None for Kennedy Catholic, who is driving. They will get the ball back to start the second half. A very pivotal drive. They could potentially make it 3 scores if they somehow score on this drive, and then the 1 to start the second half. Samir Wade decides to tuck it under his arm, and Ryan gets the first down a little bit more. That will start the clock to move the chains, and he...
Yeah, you also have to remember Kennedy has 0 timeouts left, so. Looks like a 13-yard gain.
10 carries, 98 yards for Samir Wade as he lines up in the shotgun. Clock rolling now after the chains are set. Takes the snap, drops back, looking, points a man to his receiver on that far side of that floating pass. It is caught! What a catch! Get on the ball! Get on the ball! No hustle from this Kennedy Catholic team as they line up on that front. Takes a snap. 1 second left. Throws it to the end zone. It will be nearly one-handed grabbed on that far side by Jermaine Dunlap to end the half. What a play.
Wow, what could have been?
Saegertown 14.
Wow. I'm taking it back. I'm lost for words on that one. Trying to get a yardage on that last completion from Samir Wade to Jermaine Dunlap on the far side that set up that almost touchdown play in the end zone as both teams retreat to the locker rooms. We will have the halftime entertainment during halftime, and then we'll come back for more coverage of this game on Friday Night PA. 21-14, Kennedy Catholic leads.
Nice job, ladies. Let's give our dance line a big hand. Now, reminder, the concession stand is open. Hot food, cold drinks, good sweets. Last call for the 50-50. And earlier we did have our homecoming festivities where we announced our queen, Faith Craven, and our king, Nick Ondo.
I know, so what? We went down to the we got a bag of nachos, $38. The cheese cost $12. We got meat from Quaker Steak and Meat, which cost $120. Our bill came to $3,500.
So unbelievable. You know we should have the Saegertown.
Mom! Anyone else?
what a ward is across and he's playing with your free hand? Jim Brown changed that. You can't do that anymore. Because he would just stiff one.
235 pounds.
Running up. Like 60.
What do you have? 5.2 yard carry for his career. They only play 9 years because they want to be an actor. I don't like him now because I think he's too. The way he talks now. He talks politics a lot of stuff. My favorite football player of all time. And then I never got to see him play when I was too young. Watching the film. I still got that big buckets and tail centers. Yeah, just that a football.
Great football teams all have one thing in common. They have powerful defenses. I am attorney Ryan Mergel, and at my firm, we know a lot about defense. Whether you've been injured in an accident or accused of a crime, we're here to protect your freedom and fight for your rights. We obtain the best outcome in every case, and each client receives an individualized, effective representation in an ethical, courteous, and timely manner. With offices located in Sharon and Pittsburgh, we are here to serve Western Pennsylvania. Best of luck to the student athletes on both teams tonight, especially the defenses.
Hi, this is Gino DeCastro of Allstate Insurance, and you are listening to High School Football on FridayNightPA.com.
And then he's still the greatest ERA in the World Series history or something. Sure. Go Saegertown. Fire up. Let's go.
Quarterback have a helmet on.
That's why he don't want to run a second time, because he knows you got it. I told you, it's one race. No, I don't know. Now you got to live with
Danny out.
Who's Davey Harris,
Quarterback. Yeah, that's the freshman quarterback.
He did his wrist off of the helmet. Saints. That's it.
Yeah, probably.
He showed me the helmet.
I've seen
Hey there, welcome back to Friday Night PA. It is Kenley Catholic versus Saegertown as we get ready for the second half of action. 20-14. Kennedy Catholic leads this one. Update on Damian Harrison. Out for this one with a bruised wrist. Hit his hand off
A
a
wrist
twice.
contusion is what we were told.
If you want to get official. There, Devin. None of all those medical terms.
Said in that quote, could barely move his left wrist.
Oof. Well, now we have the luxury of seeing Samir Wade touch the ball every single play.
Yeah.
So I can't say it's a bad trade-off.
Here we go, big second half.
Yes, some team stats for you. Kennedy Catholic, 30 plays, 228 total yards, averaging 7.6 yards per play, 1 turnover. Saegertown, 27 plays, 63 total yards, 2.3 yards per play, and also a turnover for themselves.
Yeah, that's insane that Saegertown only has 63 total yards in, and they're within 6.
Now, Kennedy Catholic will open up the half. They nearly went up 2 scores to end the first. But as I mentioned, Damian Harrison out, the leading passer, 9 for 15, 97 yards. 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Samir Wade has stepped in, 2 for 4, 38 yards. But more impressive is his action on the ground. 10 carries, 98 yards, 2 touchdowns. But he won't be a passing option unless they bring in a different quarterback. He has 5 catches, 79 yards, and a touchdown. But as I mentioned, now at the quarterback position. Elsewhere, 21-7, Syracuse leads. Devin, I don't think you're paying attention to what I just said.
I am. Go Clemson.
Ohio State, 19-10. Holding in close is Iowa. Tennessee, off the massive win against Alabama and some replacement field goal posts, is up 38-7 against UT Martin. No surprises there. Later on in the day, we have Boston College, Wake Forest, Texas, Oklahoma State, Mississippi, LSU, Oregon, UCLA at 3:30. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a really good one.
Texas, Oklahoma State's going to be a good one too.
Memphis, Tulane, Alabama, Mississippi State, Minnesota, Penn State. The whiteout game at 7:30, and Kansas State, TCU.
See, I'm surprised by that. I'm surprised Penn State has a whiteout this week because Ohio State visits.
Well, it's for Little Brown Jug.
Still.
Hey, I don't make the decision.
I know. I'm just surprised. Although by the looks of it, Ohio State doesn't look too good. So.
No, this is the most wide open that college football's been in a while.
Although the only touchdown Iowa has scored today was fumbled by C.J. Stroud that was returned for a touchdown. Not that that matters here, but
it could. I don't know how it would, but it could. Maybe it matters to you, Devin. Maybe that's how we're going to bring it here.
Yeah, it does.
It always matters to you, Devin.
Go Bucks.
Devin's love for the Ohio State Buckeyes goes beyond anything else by any reason.
I'm from Ohio.
Oh, I know you are. Your also blind love of the Columbus Crew is very evident.
Hey, they suck.
Really?
Yeah, they didn't even make the playoffs.
Ooh. Oh, yeah, didn't they fire their manager or something?
Yep, the day after the season.
Well, welcome to Sports Talk on Friday Night PA.
Yeah, let's get the second half started. So, fun fact, I don't know if I ever told you this, but I played high school basketball with Cincinnati's leading receiver.
Really?
Yep.
Who would that be?
Tyler Scott.
Well, there you go. I'm assuming he was a menace on the basketball court.
Yes.
Move it, kicking right to left, Saegertown is, as we get ready to open up this second half. Starting quarterback for the Catholic Golden Eagles out.
28 catches for 500 yards and 6 touchdowns.
On the season or today?
On the season.
I was going to say, if that's in one game, that's insanity.
Nope, on the season. He's hurt right now. Sadly.
Back deep to receive is Samir Wade. Line drive kick ends up in the dirt, bouncing into a returner for Kennedy Catholic. Gets up over the 40-yard line to about the 42. And Elijah Smith on the return. And we got 1st and 10 for Kennedy Catholic. Moving left to right, they have some time to work with. Now with Samir Wade in at quarterback. He started the year as the full-time starter, and then I wouldn't say necessarily demoted, but Damian Harrison, I mean, really just kind of stepped up and allowed Wade to be put into much more athletic positions.
I was just seeing if that was the wind. It was, I was right.
Pistol formation. Heavy pistol. One receiver on either side. Wade tucks it under his own arm. Has a lot of room in the middle of the field, and he's brought down, maybe past the first down marker. They will say that. A gain of about 11. And opens up the second half with getting over 100 yards on the day on the ground. 11 carries, 109 yards, 9.9 yards per carry. With that 63-yard touchdown.
That was a big chunk.
First and 10, heavy pistol once again. Hands it off at the middle of the field. Elijah Smith lowers the shoulder, lays the boom, and he's stood up after trying to do that, and got a gain of 4.
Met by number 6, Sully Turple.
Elijah Smith, 3 carries, 5 yards. That was his longest rush of the day. Second and 6. Oh, subtract a yard for him, so.
77. You would put a 77 in your
Second and 7. 20-14, Kennedy Catholic leads. Pistol formation once again. They're liking this with Wade. Tries to cut it back. Looks for a little bit of room. Finds room in the middle of the field. Breaks free with a tackle. Pushes forward for the first down marker. There was a lot of back and forth on that play, but managed to work for the first down.
Brought down by number 3.
8-yard gain on the play.
Right. Well, there's going to be a couple-yard gain turn into what could have been a multiple-yard loss, would turn into almost a first down.
This is the second time this game we've had a play turn into 6 different potential losses or gains, right? And, well, end up being positive yards for Kennedy. They'll say he's a yard short of the first down marker, so gain of 6. Heavy pistol. Wade hands it off, looks up the middle of the field. He hits his back. Short. He hit his back off of his own guard.
Fourth down.
You're right, short. No yard gain on the play. Elijah Smith, 4 carries, 4 yards. And 4 down territory for Kennedy Catholic. 4th and 1, 9:40 to go, clock rolling. They've kind of transitioned to a pistol formation offense with Wade in at quarterback. The athletic quarterback. Better on the ground with 11 carries for 109 yards. Heavy pistol once again. Rolls to the near side. Tries to find room.
First down.
Keeps pushing forward. Has a lot of room. Nothing but green in front of him. End zone. Touchdown. Samir Wade, his 4th of the day. 38-yard touchdown run. A monster day for him and a 4th touchdown, 3rd on the ground.
Big plays have killed Saegertown today, man. They've had multiple 4th downs that they've given up touchdowns and big plays on.
Is a hat trick of touchdowns.
As they would say, 4th down defense has not been the best.
Yes, that is very true. And now Samir Wade, the holding duties. The snap, the hold, the kick, and it's blocked! A nice block by Aaron Shardo, and we'll head to a quick break with Kennedy Catholic leading 26-14. And welcome back to Friday Night PA. Kennedy Catholic up 26-14. The headlines: Samir Wade.
I told you he'd make it back from 50. And this guy said he's just going to go straight over.
And the kick once again ends up fluttering out of bounds, and another flag on a kickoff for Kennedy Catholic. One mistake they've been making all day has been that.
The man's here.
Chuck, of course. And 9:24 to go, 26-14.
Saegertown will take over. First down at the 35.
1st and 10, moving right to left.
Yeah, I can't believe you forgot to print rosters, man. My phone keeps turning off.
Hey, it's not my fault that the printer didn't work.
I'm just messing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, blame Teal.
Oh, for sure. Shotgun formation sends a man in motion. Claps, takes the snap, a little bit low once again. Tries to run forward, and he's brought down in the backfield.
Circle. Slots down.
That's a 1 on the play.
By number 62, Elias Lawson.
Elias Lawson on the tackle.
Second down to 11 from the 34.
They break the huddle and set up once again that shotgun formation. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far on 2nd down and 11. 8:50 to go, clock rolling. Kennedy Catholic leads 26-14. Hands it off the middle of the field. He's met immediately by a Golden Eagle, and another loss on the play, another yard loss.
Gone the wrong direction.
Aaron Shardle, who just had the blocked point after attempt with the loss on that carry. He's 8 carries, 33 yards, but most of them picked up on a 24-yard carry. 8:24, clock rolling.
Yeah, these. If you just looked at the stats, you would think that this game was not this close.
Absolutely. 35 passing yards, 26 rushing yards for Saegertown.
I mean, Kennedy Catholic has 286 total yards. Saegertown has 61.
Rolling to the far side, it's thrown,
Still
pass
61.
incomplete, but flag on the ground, definitely pass interference at the point of
I think it's gonna be
contact.
oh yeah, pass interference. Yep.
So automatic 1st and 10, a play you
Pass
don't want to make.
interference on Kennedy Catholic.
Yeah, I was going to say a play you don't want to make.
Pass interference against Kennedy.
And Kennedy Catholic plans are as Kennedy Catholic fans are displeased following that call. 8:01 to go, 26-14.
We should have been keeping track of penalty yards because
Don't worry,
Kennedy Catholic's up there.
this whole system that I'm running is definitely in its beta infancy.
I know.
It'll be better next year, trust me. Shotgun. Runs up the middle on the QB. Power has a lot of space, keeps running in the middle of the field, breaks free with 2 tackles, and he's pushed down. What a gain. A play that they definitely needed for Saegertown by Sully Zirkle.
Elijah Smith on the tackle.
From their own 33 to the opposite.
This game's been a game of second chances.
24-yard carry on the play. Tied for the biggest play of the day.
For Saegertown.
For Saegertown, yes, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say
50 rushing yards total for Saegertown. Shotgun formation. Sends a man in motion. Looks for room in the middle of the field, and he's wrapped up by 2 defensive linemen for Kennedy Catholic. Looks like
Zirkle brought down by number 55,
Bladen Persetich, the inside linebacker and guard, listed on the roster as a junior, 5'10", 205. Making a big play here. 2nd and 13. We also have a video component today on KCFS Sports. 2nd and 13, 6:56 to go following the run clock rolling. Claps. Drops back, pressure coming in his face. Intercepted! Has a lot of room, Green in front of him, down the near sideline! one man to beat, pushed out of bounds, a huge return.
Intercepted by Tajir Chambers. Well, definitely don't think he saw him standing there.
No,
That might be the easiest interception he's ever made.
looking for a return on the play. So returns a 40-yard return. Actually, I'd say 42 because 31 to the 29-yard line. 42-yard return on the interception and sets up prime field position for Samir Wade to work. And 1st and 10 for Kennedy Catholic, moving left to right deep in there. And
Samir Wade taking off again.
Rolls around the near side, tries to find room deeper into Saegertown territory and gets around the 22-yard line.
Sully Zirkle on the tackle.
Gain of 6 on the play. Samir Wade, 13 carries, 153 yards, 3 touchdowns.
He's been impressive today.
You said it in the pregame. The last time we were here, we were impressed by Samir Wade. Well, it seems to be the same thing once again. But if you're a Kennedy Catholic fan, I do want to bring up a stat. They're looking for their first multi-win season since 2011 and their first home win since then. As a varsity team, Claps takes a snap, looks to throw, has time, throws to the far side, one-on-one coverage in the end zone, and out of the hands of the receiver, an almost beautiful catch in the end zone, intended for Jermaine Dunlap.
Yep, like you said, intended for Jermaine Dunlap.
It's 3 for 6, 44 yards for Samir Wade. Wade unloading a few here that, man, if he completes them, that really...
Touchdowns.
Yeah, touchdowns, and absolutely adds to his yardage totals for today. 151 yards on the ground, 140.
I mean, why not take a shot there? You have third manageable.
That is
I
true.
like the play call.
3rd and 3.
And not because they're sitting right to my left.
Heavy pistol formation. Decides to run QB power up the middle of the field, keeps pushing over and gets the first down, about a 5-yard gain on the play. So, you know, with the stats and everything and loss of yardage, Samir Wade has more total yards than the entire team of Kennedy.
You mean Saegertown?
No, of Kennedy.
Oh,
he has
really?
158 yards on the ground. The total rushing is 156.
On the ground. Gotcha. You said, I thought you meant total.
No. Total, I do believe, is also beating him out. As he steps into the shotgun formation. Nick Ondo is the H-back on the near side of the line. 3 receivers on the far side and 1 on the near. 5:55 to go. He claps, takes a snap, looking, has time, throws to the end zone. It is, and now the hand of the receiver once again to Jermaine Dunlap. Back-to-back times they target him in the end zone and falls incomplete. 3 for 7 for 44 yards. Now is Samir Wade. Wade once again in the shotgun, 1 receiver on the near side. It appears as they wait for play calls to come in as the offense shifts into a 1 running back set to the far side of Wade. 2 receivers on the far side. He moves to his right. Does the running back as he claps, takes a snap, looking, has time, throws down the near sideline. Nick Ondo goes up and nearly climbs the ladder and catches it incomplete. Back-to-back incompletions on this drive, 3 straight on this drive. Back-to-back plays incompletes and 3 straight on the drive and 3 straight overall for Samir Wade. 3 for 8 now. 5:44 to go, 26-14, Kennedy Catholic leads. Moving left to right, ball at the 17-yard line as he lines up as the lone quarterback, rolls out to the far side, pressure coming as he tries to turn the corner, and he does. Tiptoes the sideline, is pulled out of bounds from behind after the short gain on 3rd down.
Pushed out of bounds by number 52.
Blake,
But a 3-yard gain.
I mean, this is fourth down territory, I think.
You have to. You got to put this game out of reach almost. Kennedy Catholic just seems to be dominating this game. I mean, this game
It feels like it, but like,
is still a close game. If this wasn't for the 80-yard kick return, it's 26-7.
yeah.
As he lines up in the shotgun. 2 receivers either side of the line. And a tight end on the far side as the flag flies. False start or delay of game. Although that would be the back judge if it was delay of game, so it might be false start.
I think they're saying encroachment is what Kennedy Catholic wants.
And
that's what
looks
it looks
against
like.
Saegertown, so it won't be enough for the first down, but
Offside, yep.
but certainly will be enough to make it a big factor on 4th and 2 now.
Move it up 5 yards.
5:36 to go, 4th and 2 following the offsides call. Big play here, 4 down territory to potentially put this game nearly out of reach. Samir Wade, backup quarterback, all-around athlete for this Kennedy Catholic team. Steps up, throws in the middle of the field, it goes up. Jermaine Dunlap gets his redemption, goes up the ladder and climbs it. Touchdown. That's got to be a touchdown. He is.
They're saying that's like 3 yards short of the goal.
What an odd call there.
Definitely looked like he was in the end zone.
I really thought he was in the end zone. Wow, he went up there and grabbed it in the end zone and fell down in the end zone. But they'll say he's 3 yards short, so 6-yard gain on the play.
That's a bad spot.
Nonetheless.
He signaled a touchdown.
It'll be 1st and goal at the 3-yard line, despite. Low snap for Samir Wade, rolls out to the near side, looks for the end zone, got it, touchdown.
Touchdown.
If
That's a touchdown.
Now he gets the touchdown. So either way, it's either a touchdown or a 2-point conversion. That's good.
Then I thought they were putting it in.
Oh, that wasn't.
So there needs to be
34.
Okay, so
That wasn't.
despite the miscommunication,
So that was a 2-point conversion.
Yeah, so touchdown to.
Made it 32.
So that's a 9-yard completion. So Samir Wade to
touchdown to Jermaine Dunlap.
Yes.
And then Samir Wade for a 2-point conversion.
Yes.
So that wasn't. It's a touchdown and a 2.
There we go. 34-14 now. Despite all the confusion between the press box and the refs.
5-17 and then give us 2 more points.
34-14, 5-17 on the clock.
And they'll put 5:17 back onto the clock.
Are you paralyzed up there? 34.
It's up
So-
there now.
So now we figured out what the scoring is.
Now that we figured out what's going on down there at the field,
5-17.
the pass to Jermaine Dunlap was a touchdown. A 9-yard reception for a touchdown. The last play was Samir Wade running in for an extra 2.
So now Kennedy Catholic leads 34-14.
34, Saegertown 14.
I did. I don't think they knew it was a touchdown. I thought they were going for 6. I guess it was.
Line drive, squibbling kick goes out of bounds once again. I think the 4th time we've seen that today.
I think it's the 3rd.
I'm losing track.
Something like that.
I've seen it a bunch today. So now Kennedy Catholic commanding lead, 34-14.
50-50 for $150. I got the ticket.
Saegertown takes over at the 35?
Tell everybody get their
Nope. Make it the 39-yard line.
I am 50-15 whenever you're ready.
We're going to be announcing the 50-50 at this next break, so get your tickets out.
Saegertown driving right to left. First and 10, 5:17 to go in this third quarter. Takes the snap, runs up the middle of the field, looks for room, and he's brought down after gaining a yard.
Samir Wade.
All over the field today, Samir Wade. Boy, if you're giving out a play, he locked that up at halftime.
He had like 200 yards at
maybe the
halftime.
second quickest. Two wingbacks in this formation. Hands it off, looks for room, keeps on pushing through the line of scrimmage and gets
First down, it looks like.
Yep, yeah, he did get the first down marker.
Aaron Chartle.
I'll say a 9-yard gain on that play.
Charlo on the carry, brought down by number 50.
And as you mentioned, Devin, the Panthers first and 10. And it looks like a Kennedy Catholic player is a little banged up on that play. Now the last home varsity win for Kennedy Catholic was a 46-6 victory. 11 years ago, 11 years, 1 month, and 19 days ago.
Who was it against?
Maplewood.
Maplewood. I think you told me that.
Throws in the middle of the field will be incomplete, coming out of the hands of the intended receiver. Zerkley has got it there all day, just receivers unable to complete it. Unfortunate for Sully Zerkley. He's played a very good game, has gotten all his passes there, has ran the ball, just unable to complete them. Unfortunate as a quarterback. 5 for 14, 35 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. I'd say probably 7 of those incompletions were drops. As he lines up in the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Hands it off at the middle of the field, looks for room. Tries to make a man miss on the outside of this near side, lays a man out on, with his shoulder and is brought down. While burrowing over
on the tackle.
A 19-yard carry on the play, a very impressive run to the 30-yard line. And the clock keeps moving, 3:54 to go, 34-14. Kennedy Catholic leads this one. Tell you one thing, Devin, I'd be very excited if Kennedy Catholic pulls this one out.
Yeah.
We've met this team for what, 3 years?
Hey,
A lot of Saturday afternoons here.
It's been a season of firsts. Teal got their first win in 4 years earlier in the year, and
Looking for room around the near side, lowers the shoulder and keeps pushing over a man and steps out of bounds.
Brock on the tackle
while being brought down. So completion on that one. About 3 yards short of the first down marker. But as you mentioned, the year of first, hopefully a first win in 11 years. 4,067 days.
That's
been waiting a long time.
Quite the math.
Oh, I did the math on my computer earlier this week. Takes a snap, hands it off at the middle of the field, and he's stopped by a defensive lineman of Kennedy Catholic. Hard to see the number there.
Looks like 1 yard gain.
By number 72, Cameron Gwynn. No gain.
It is third down.
Cam Gwynn on the tackle. As you mentioned, third down, Devin. About 3
Looks
to
like
go.
about a yard gain.
Yep, you were right on that one as the guy shifts left on the far sideline. As they're moving right to left. And moves about a yard. Illustrious program history, 4 District 10 titles for Kennedy Catholic. Looking to earn their first home victory in 11 years. Well, 11 years, 1 month, and 19 days. We want to be super specific. Devin, I know you'd call me out on that if I wasn't specific.
It's gonna be encroachment on Kennedy Catholic.
Offsides.
Offsides, Kennedy. 5 yards.
Although in all of those runs, they never played Saegertown. But in their last playoff appearance, they did. With a 41-14 win at Meadville against the Panthers in 2006. That was in the District 10 quarterfinals. This program dating back to 1966. as I mentioned, the illustrious history in the.
I mean, Kennedy wins today. They're 4-0 against Saegertown, too.
Ooh, I forgot about that stat as well. John Rea would have his 3rd victory in his head coaching career here at Tom. As the ball hits the turf!
Looks like Kennedy recovered. Yep, Kennedy.
First and 10, Kennedy. It turns into a fumble. Squirts out about another extra yard, and it will be first and 10 for Kennedy at their 14-yard line.
Where Kennedy takes over, first and 10. At the 17-yard line.
Let's say ball's at the 17. And Kennedy Catholic driving now, moving left to right. Ball at the 17, 2:11 to go in this 3rd quarter. Potentially go up even more to really put this thing away with Samir Wade in at quarterback. Damian Harrison risked contusion on his non-throwing hand after hitting helmets while trying to throw. Runs up the middle of the field. Does Wade, breaks free of a tackle, spins out of one. They continue to spin and battle, and he's brought down. Man, he almost broke free for a massive touchdown run, but well,
Tackled by Sully Zirkle.
the quarterback on quarterback crime. A gain of 3 after the spinning battle between these two. 17 carries, 167 yards, 9.8 yards per carry, and 3 touchdowns. Pistol formation. 1 receiver on either side. Claps. And doesn't hand off to Nick Ondo. Looks to throw on the near sideline. Just throws it incomplete. Good decision making by Samir Wade to just throw that ball away and get out of danger. Might be intentional grounding.
I didn't think so. There was a receiver in the area.
He was inside the pockets.
Yep.
Oh, an eligible man downfield. So I didn't see the ineligible man. So
He was just. Well, it's
You would think that Saegertown would have learned not to take penalties today, but
shotgun, claps, a little bit low of a snap, picks it up, looking for room, steps inside, gets between the guard and the tackle, looks for room in the middle of the field, gets to the near side, flag, tripped up and falls after the first down marker, but there is a flag
looks like
on
they're
the
going to
field.
get holding.
Samir Wade brought down by number 32, Damon Groce. Henry on the field.
Looks like there's going to be a hold. Yep, holding on Kennedy.
Holding against Kennedy.
Back-to-back big penalties against Kennedy Catholic, stopping this drive in its tracks. 1:14 to go. 34-14, Kennedy Catholic dominating this one. 34-7 if you don't include the kick return.
Timeout, Kennedy.
Timeout, Kennedy Catholic. We'll send it a break here on Friday Night PA.
50. The winner will receive.
Hello everybody, welcome back to Friday Night PA. It is 34-14, Kennedy Catholic leading. It is second down and 22, following the holding penalty.
Phantom holding penalty. I just saw the replay. There was nobody in the area.
Wow. Oh, you're right next to the film. I was like, how did you see a replay? But, well,
Yeah.
there you go.
It was like a ghost.
Takes the snap, does wait, has time, throws down the near sideline, has a man, it is incomplete, just out of the hands, the outstretched hands of Brock Ondo. Man, he dove out for that one. He gave everything for that ball. That thing might have been a touchdown if he just had an extra step and was unable to do so. Falls incomplete, third down and extremely long.
Third down in about a mile.
Third down and here to Greenville.
Basically. But I mean, this is the down that has hurt Saegertown. Third and fourth downs.
Yeah, you get late in the possession, and Saegertown just seems to give up defensively. I don't know if give up's probably the right word, as Wade takes a snap in the shotgun. Pressure coming, throws down the middle of the field, has a man, that's Brock Ondo, and then out of the hands of his, once again, outstretched just a little bit too far. A very junior-heavy team. Still coming together. Brock Ondo, a freshman on this team. He clearly has some athleticism. Good future. So fourth down and 22, 103 to go in this one. In this third quarter. Punt formation for the Golden Eagles.
Aiden Churlick to punt.
I mean, last time he was out, he did have an extremely good punt. He will clap, low snap, pressure coming, steps out of a tackle and punts it. What a play by the punter. Lands at the 40-yard line. Man, that thing was almost a touchdown for Saegertown. Turns into a nice punt for Kennedy Catholic and gets that thing off. But gets to give props to special teams Aiden Churlick with the punting duties. 34 yards, so counts it as, and on first and 10, 59.4 seconds to go. Moving right to left. They'll officially mark it at the 39-yard line.
41-yard line.
41, sorry. I'm going the opposite direction. This hat on my head is restricting my thinking.
Yeah, it's
He
okay.
heads in the shotgun formation, looks for room on the near side, spins back into the inside part of the field and is brought down after about a yard gain.
Ryder Chiappini.
Circly on the carry. And about a 1 yard gain.
Second down and 9 at the 40.
Zerkley 6 carries, 20 yards, and does have a fumble on the day. As long as it's 24, so 4 yards of negative gain for sure. I don't know how many exactly. Under 30 seconds to go. Clock rolling down under 20, 34-14 in this third quarter. Looking for someone over the middle of the field, throws and nearly picked off by Samir Wade. In out of his hands, and he is not pleased with that one. Man, he really would have put a nail in the coffin with that one. Been able to run down the rest of this third quarter and start the fourth quarter, continuing to run down the clock as they've been running the ball effectively if they're not backed up to their own end zone. That's the only stipulation. When you're not backed up to your own end zone, you perform really well in offense. I'd say that's a very good day for your offense. Takes a snap. Rolling to the far side is Zerkley. Steps up, throws in the middle of the field. Nearly intercepted and out of the hands. Jermaine Dunlap. Sorry, Wesley Cox, number 21, on the pass breakup. I saw number 1 and thought it was Jermaine Dunlap, but man, almost an interception now, 4th and 9. 7.9 seconds to go in this third quarter. They have one last shot, probably one more play in this third quarter. As the first down continues their drive into the fourth quarter, or a turnover will put Kennedy Catholic
Back in position.
whether it's in the third quarter or the fourth, depends on how long this play takes. Takes the snap, drops back. Pressure coming from behind from Nick Ondo over the middle of the field. Incomplete. They'll have 3 seconds to go as Kennedy Catholic takes over.
Incomplete. Kennedy takes over down.
27 pass attempts for Kennedy Catholic. 13 completions. 2 touchdowns through the air. Maybe one more play.
Well, this is third quarter. They see
34-14. Shotgun formation for Wade. Pistol formation, that heavy pistol they've gone to since coming out of halftime with Wade at quarterback. Claps, takes a snap, throws it runs it up the middle of the field, and a gain of nothing on that play to end the third quarter. We'll head into a quick break. Kennedy Catholic 34, Saegertown 14. Hello and welcome back to Friday Night PA. Kennedy Catholic driving to start this fourth quarter, 2nd and 9. As Wade lines up in the heavy pistol formation. Takes a snap, drops back, almost falls, throws to the near side. It is caught on a diving effort by Jermaine Dunlap to open up this fourth quarter.
Jermaine Dunlap.
Looks like about a 2-yard gain. Yep, 2.
They'll say 3. Jermaine Dunlap, 6 catches, 43 yards, and a touchdown. .27 clock rolling.
There you go.
34-14.
I know, words are hard.
I know they are. Lone man in the shotgun is Wade as he throws down the near sideline. Pass is fluttering to Dunlap, in and out of his hands on the diving effort. Incomplete.
Probably should have had that one.
It would have been a massive completion, but falls incomplete. It'll be 4th down. Let's see if they go for it here. Doesn't appear to be motion on the sideline for anybody to.
Looks like they're going for it.
4th and 6, 11-12 to go in this fourth quarter. Three timeouts for Saegertown, 2 for Kennedy Catholic in this half. Takes the snap, rolls out to the far side. Pressure coming. Throws going to be caught to Nick Ondo over the 40. Goes to the 35 and is forced out. No, he doesn't get forced out of bounds. And finally is pushed out at the 32-yard line.
Number 10, Nick Ondo. Pushed out of bounds by number 6, Saegertown.
What a run. 24-yard catch by Nick Ondo. His first catch of the day. Goes for 24 yards, and it's 1st and 10 for Kennedy Catholic. Another 4th down conversion by the Eagles as he steps up looking for room in the middle field. Sets second under his arm and run. Gets over the 1st down marker. Keeps on pushing and gets the 1st down and plenty more.
Brought down by number 32, Groce. Pick up 16.
16 on that carry. Gets him to 183 yards on the day on the ground.
First down at the 17-yard line.
Lone man in the shotgun in this formation for Wade. 3 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far. Claps, takes the snap, pressure coming, rolls out to the near side to avoid it, throws to the near side, incomplete, bounces off the turf in front of Jermaine Dunlap.
I mean, that's a smart play. You throw it to where only a receiver can get to it or nobody can get to it.
I think he meant to just give it to Dunlap short, but just a little bit too short on that pass. Good play by Wade to avoid that pressure. The ball incomplete, 10:26 to go as the clock stopped following the incompletion. (34-14) here on Friday Night PA. Kennedy Catholic leading Saegertown. Play action. Steps up, looking, has time, steps out of a tackle. There's flag flies, might be a holding as he runs down the sideline into the end zone. Touchdown, but might be coming back.
Yep, holding on Kennedy Catholic.
And that touchdown comes back. That would have been a very impressive run. If that touchdown didn't come back, it would have been a 17-yard scamper. But as I mentioned, that play is null and void, and they'll be behind the sticks on 2nd down. And we'll step aside for an injury timeout on the play. 10:15 to go in the 4th quarter. Sorry, a flag on the play, so we'll see what happens. So timeout against Kennedy, not injury timeout, as we step aside here on Friday Night PA. Hello, welcome back to Friday Night PA. Kennedy Catholic leads 34-14. John Robbins joined by Devin Weisbarth as Kennedy Catholic driving right to left. 3 receivers on the near side. 1 on the far as Samir Wade lines up at quarterback as the empty backfield. Sends a man in motion. Claps. Fakes the handoff on the jet sweep, throws it on the screen pass over to Nick Ondo on the far side, looks for room, cuts inside, spins out of a tackle, and is brought down after about a medium gain, I say, on the play.
Went from second and really long to third and long.
Gain of 6 on that completion. He's 7 for 16 for 86 yards and a touchdown.
Kennedy alumni Emily Taylor, all the way from Washington, D.C. Nice to see you, Emily.
9:35 to go, clock rolling. In the shotgun with a quarterback, with a running back to his far side. Wade rolling, trying to find some room. Throws down the far sideline, is caught. Pushes for the first down marker and a little bit more. What a great catch on that far sideline.
Pass complete to number 3.
Tazier Chambers.
Huge play. Another one on those third or fourth downs.
I was going to say, third down defense for Saegertown has not been good.
Those
today.
last 2 downs for Saegertown defense has not been a good day for them. 24 on the catch. Now he surpasses Damian Harrison for 110 yards on the day. It'll be 3rd and 3. Well, 1st and 3 at the 3. More specifically, 1st and goal. So lines up in the shotgun. Pistol formation, claps. Hands it off at the middle of the field, keeps on pushing.
Elijah Smith on the carry, brought down by number 52, Blake Bolin.
Looks like he got no gain on the play. Sets up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line, 8:26 clock rolling. Takes a snap, drops back, throws into the end zone, goes up, incomplete. Nice coverage on that play. And the ball hit the turf. 8:09 to go.
3rd down, and goes from the 3.
2:20 to go. Sorry, 8:09 to go. It's 2:20 in the afternoon. That's what I was reading. Oops. 34-14.
9 seconds.
You know, he scored 2 more times.
Third and goal at the 3. Claps. Throws to the near side on a screen pass. Looking for room. He has it. Touchdown. Jermaine Dunlap. 2 touchdowns in the day for Samir Wade to the ground. He can throw, he can run, and he can catch the ball as well. Samir Wade, what a day for him.
I believe it's the most points.
And they have eclipsed the 40-point mark today. And the kicking duties now in the hands of Aiden Trillick.
Certainly given us some.
Snap the hold, the kick, it's up. It is good. 41-14, 8:05 to go in this third quarter, in this fourth quarter here on Friday Night PA. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Friday Night PA. John Roberts, joined by Devin Weisbarth. Kennedy Catholic has eclipsed the 40-point mark. .805 to go. Line drive. Kick bounces into the hands of returner around the 15-yard line. Goes down the far sideline, has a lot of room, and breaks free of a tackle. Has a lot of room in front of him. Another kickoff return. Down the sideline. An equal 85-yard return as that one was picked up at the 15-yard line. Sully Zirkle, his second of the day.
We're calling it an 85-yard touchdown run.
That's his second one today. He didn't 85 and he did his second.
No, he was You're number 13. That's fine. No, you're not 13.
Two of their touchdowns have come from kickoff returns.
And long ones. Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, this game is 41-7.
And I wouldn't say that wasn't even against Kennedy Catholic. They just broke free of the initial line and just able to keep on pushing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd say about 50 yards of those returns were just wide open grass.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Through the run and play, this game is 41-7.
And we'll take a quick break. 41-21, 7:50 to go in the fourth quarter. Hello and welcome back to Kennedy Catholic versus Saegertown, a 85-yard kick return by, I'm blanking on his name, Sully Zirkle, to following another touchdown by Kennedy Catholic, a Wade to Dunlap 3-yard screen pass. So Samir Wade will be able to operate once again.
Onside kick.
The scoop kick is nearly not caught by Kennedy Catholic, but they fall on top of it. It'll be 1st and 10. Wow, that was nearly disastrous.
Ryder Chiappini.
This is by far the most points scored from Kennedy Catholic since they brought back the program in 2020. The most points since, well, their last win at home. A 46-6 win. If one more touchdown puts them ahead of that. So the most points scored in 11 years. First, a long time coming for this Kennedy Catholic program that competed in as a JV squad in 2019, went to varsity in 2020, and slowly building year after year. And this is basically an accomplishment of all that in their last home game of the year on homecoming as Samir Wade drops back to pass, steps up in the pocket, looks for room, goes and just steps out of bounds after a 1-yard gain on the play. Makes the conservative play, and it works out.
Damon Rossi.
His 20th carry on the day, 184 yards, 3 touchdowns. Taking over at quarterback after Damian Harrison got hurt after hitting his hand off a helmet twice, and honestly, you might as well keep him healthy today. If they keep running up the score, there's a possibility. If you if you're the committee, you say, oh, the only two of the three scoring plays for Kendi Catholic
long
were
kickoff returns.
Long kickoff returns, and this game should honestly just be 41-7. Maybe even bigger if it wasn't for the kickoff returns. You never know. 2nd and 9, 7:43 to go. Takes a snap, trots back, throws to the near side, and short of his intended receiver, incomplete.
Pass incomplete, 3rd down and 9.
9 for 20, 113 yards. Samir Wade through the air and 2 touchdowns. 3 touchdowns through the air total today for Kennedy Catholic, with Damian Harrison's 1 earlier in the game before he got hurt. Currently just in street clothes and football pants on the sideline on this near side. Third down and 9 following the incompletion. Empty backfield. In the shotgun for Wade. Rolls out to the far side. Tries to find time to throw. Throws it back to the other side. Incomplete. As he can get up off the ground. Looks like
he went and slipped on his break.
And just results in their incompletion. 9 for 21. 113 yards. 7:33 to go. 4th and 9. See if they go for it again. See if they can convert again on 4th down. Ball on the Kennedy Catholic 49-yard line, hasn't quite crossed over. Empty formation. Takes a snap. Rolls out to the far side, steps up, throws over the middle. Intercepted! Nice diving effort by William Schaefer. Second interception of the day.
Saegertown takes over at the 41-yard line, 1st and 10.
Believe it or not, the interception actually it pushes them back another 10 yards from where they would have been.
So the punt, essentially, if you want to call it that. Punt interception ends up in the hands of Saegertown, and 1st and 10 moving left to right at their own 41-yard line. Takes a snap, tries to run up the middle of the field, finds room around the far side, keeps on pushing forward as he gets up over the 45-yard line to about the 46. About a gain of 5.
On the quarterback keeper, brought down by number 3, Tazier Chambers. Pick up 6.
It's a gain of 6 for number 6, Sully Zirkle. 7 carries, 26 yards, 1 fumble on the day. Although multiple fumbles, but 1 fumble that got away. Claps takes the snap. Ball on the turf, and a Saegertown player ends up on top of it. Number 13, Aaron Schartel. Loss of 2. 41-21, 6:30 to go. Kennedy Catholic leads, looking for their first win at home in 11 years, following the program being shut down and bringing it back, and now a chance to finally get over the hump and win at home. 3rd down and 6. Claps a little bit of a high snap as he's looking to throw it down the middle of the field. It is caught, man in stride down the far sideline. A lot of room in front of him. The 10, the 5, touchdown. Wyatt Burchell on the completion. 55-yard completion. And touchdown. Second passing touchdown of the day for Sully Zirkle. And the high-scoring affair continues. (41-27). BAT to come on.
There's still a lot of time in this game left.
A ton. And whistles fly, as a flag does as well.
Flags on the field.
Offside on Kennedy Catholic.
Offsides Kennedy. Moving half the distance to the goal.
Come on, KC, let's go! Gotta hold him!
The snap, the hold, the kick, line drive hits the bottom of the upright, or at least a supporter of the upright. No good, 41-27. We'll take a quick break here on Friday Night PA. 41-27, Kennedy Catholic leads here on Friday Night PA. John Robbins joined by Devin Weisbarth with 6:02 to go in this fourth quarter. The high-scoring affair continues. Saegertown looking to pass the ball a little bit in the second half. Finally able to capitalize on a completion with a 55-yard run to the end zone. Sully Zirkle, 7 for 18, 97 yards, and 2 touchdowns and an interception. And Samir Wade now going to work following the interception. Run fourth down. Moving right to left. Wade back deep to receive. The do-it-all athlete for Kennedy Catholic. If he's tired at this point, I don't blame him. He's been up and down the field a bunch. Every position imaginable, it almost feels like, except maybe linemen. Although he hasn't been in a position to throw blocks yet. That's the scary part, is the onside kick. It goes over the head of a Kennedy Catholic player, but does seem to be received by a Golden Eagle.
Kennedy Catholic, yep.
As the entire far side hands team for Saegertown falls on top of him. It'll be 1st and 10 for Kennedy Catholic at their own 46-yard line, moving right to left. 6:01 to go.
46-yard line. 6 minutes and 1 second to play.
210 yards through the air, 182 on the ground. Samir Wade with 184 of them, including the negative plays. Takes a snap in the heavy pistol. Hands it up off the middle. Tries to bounce free of a tackle. Goes to the far side. Managed to free. And on a 5-yard gain as the ball squirts out after a fumble, but it'll be still in Kennedy Catholic possession as it tumbles out of bounds. Appeared to be Elijah Smith on the carry. Gain of 4. And 2nd and 6 coming up for Kennedy Catholic. 5:51 to go. Clock stops following the ball going out of bounds. Or Elijah Smith, whatever happened first, like the chicken or the egg, which one came first? 2nd and 6, heavy pistol formation. Wade, as the quarterback in that formation, takes a snap, rolls to the near side, tries to find room, finds room as he goes into the middle of the field and gets about a 2-yard gain on the play as he lunges forward.
Brought down by 32. Damon Rossi.
3rd and 3. I'll say a gain of 3.
Pick up 3.
3rd and 3 coming up. 5:20 to go. Clock rolling. 41-27. Kennedy Catholic looking to finally put this game away that they just can't seem to shake hold of. Two slot receivers on either side. As Wade looks for room in the middle of the field, pushes over a man on the QB keeper, and his helmet gets ripped off on the play. As he lunges forward, it looks like a gain of 0. Now, do you go for... I would say go for it on 4th down here. Doesn't hurt to. They will give him a gain of 1. And it appears to be a timeout on the play. We'll step aside here on Friday Night PA John Robbins, joined by Devin Wise, boys. Kennedy Catholic up 41-27. Everybody, welcome back. Samir Wade on the sideline after they say he can't go back in the game following a timeout. We'll discuss that in a second. Takes the snap, runs up the middle of the field looking for somebody, and he's brought down, and he's way short. Will be a turnover on downs. They put Ondo in at quarterback and ends up going nowhere. They'll actually give him a gain of 1, but still not enough for the first down marker.
Yeah, he was still short.
I'd say that was a long fourth and 1 yard loss, or however you want to phrase it. 1 yard short. First and 10, 4:35 to go, 41-27. Kennedy Catholic leads this one, sends a man in motion. Saegertown trying to stay alive, steps out of a tackle, rolls to the near side, has time, throws down the sideline, has a man, incomplete. Almost another big play for Saegertown, falls incomplete. Intended for number 32, Damon Rossi, the senior. Really just hit his chest and falls incomplete, 2nd and 10. Sully's Zirkle, 7 for 19, 97 yards, 2 touchdowns, and interception today, although about 6 of those incompletions were drop passes.
Because I know you're invested in this game, Clemson's currently at the Syracuse 2.
Score?
21-10.
Syracuse 3-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Syracuse 2, 3rd and goal.
Ooh. Takes a snap, goes to the far side, looking, steps up, throws in the middle of the field. It's incomplete, bat out of the air.
Syracuse 1, 4th and goal.
Big play for Clemson. I don't know if I should say any counts and descriptions of this game for ACC, yada yada, so forth, so forth. It's like the MLB. 3rd and 10. Third and 10, following the incompletion over the middle of the field that was batted out of the air. 4:22 to go in this fourth quarter. Takes a snap, rolls to the far side, looking, pressure coming, steps out of a tackle, goes downfield, has a man way over the intended receiver, incomplete. He'll set up 4th and 10. 3 straight incompletions. 4th and 14. 4:14, 4th and 10, 4th quarter. Ball at the 47-yard line, moving left to right for Saegertown. As they enter the 4th, is it 4th quarter of that Syracuse game, huh?
Yep, just started.
Claps, rolls to the far side, looking for somebody, pressure in his face, goes back to the near side, tucks it under his arm to run, has one man to beat, gets by him, and it stumbles out of bounds after getting the first down and about 3 yards extra on that play, so about a 13-yard gain.
Keeper, around right in.
Sully Zirkle, 8 carries, 39 yards. 4:04 to go. Zirkle trying to bring this team back.
At the Kennedy 39.
Ball at the 39-yard line, so give him an extra yard there. Shotgun. Sends a man in motion. Claps. Rolling to the far side. Has time. Throws short. In out of the hands of the receiver. About the 8th time this happened today.
We're taking for Reese Wilkinson.
If you look at this team for Saegertown, they're very close. They're right there. All those drops just continuing to kill them.
Yeah, but if you just look at the stats, it shouldn't be.
It shouldn't. Well, here's the thing. If you complete those passes, these stats aren't as
True.
4 minutes to go, 41-27. Kennedy Catholic leads, looking for their first home win in 11 years. Potentially program-changing win here as he steps into the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Looks to go to the pass game, throws over the middle of the field, it is complete. Gets the first down a lot more, and he's brought down at the 20-yard line, maybe a little bit past as he slides forward.
Well, this game went from could be mercy rule to close.
Might be a 20-yard gain on that pass. They'll say 21.
Timeout Saegertown.
And we'll also send it to break. 41-27, 3:52 to go here on Friday Night BA. Hello there, welcome back to Friday Night PA. John Robbins joined by Devin Weisbarth.
I was going to say, you threw my name there for a second.
Runs in the middle of the field, completed, although it must have been, they won't say he's past the line of scrimmage.
Circles past the plate.
He was over the line of scrimmage.
They don't see him go over the line of scrimmage, and it's completed.
We're going to call it a pickup of 7. Second down and 3.
Sit down until you see who's over the line of scrimmage.
7-yard gain to Burkill on the completion. 2nd and 3, 3:22 to go. Throws to the end zone. It will be incomplete just ahead of his receiver.
Incomplete. Third down and 3.
It will be 3rd and 3. Some issues on that last play that
Ball's on the 11-yard line.
on the first down play that was called complete. 3rd and 3.
It's a big third down.
Yes, with 3:18 to go. Takes the snap. Rolls to the near side. Pressure coming. He will be right down to the ground. A huge sack on 3rd down. And someone on the far side for Kennedy Catholic is hurt. We'll step aside with Kennedy Catholic leading 41-27. All right, welcome back. A huge fourth down here. 4th and 17, 2:57 to go. Clock rolling. Takes a snap. Looking, pressure coming. In the backfield, and he is sacked. Turnover on downs. Kennedy Catholic football, and that might have just clinched the game.
At the 30-yard line. 1st and 10.
1st and 10. A group of Golden Eagles bring them down, and could be clinching the first home win
In 11 years.
in 11 years, over a decade. They lost football for a little bit. They bring it back, and a huge win here today. If they can, I'd say, get a first down.
There's a flag.
Flag on the ground. 2 timeouts for Saegertown. Unsportsmanlike conduct against Kennedy. But a huge opportunity here. They need a first down, and well, they just got the job a little bit harder. 1st and 25, 2 timeouts left for Saegertown. They can get a stop here, and well, they need some miracles, but boy, this thing really feels wrapped up. Shotgun formation. Pistol formation to be exact for Wade as he runs to the near side. Tries to stay in bounds, almost gets ripped down, cuts inside to stay in bounds, and he keeps on moving as he cuts back out to the outside and is brought down.
Brought down by number 32, Groce.
And about a yard gain on the play. Say gain of 2 as whistle.
Timeout, Saegertown.
And as predictable, timeout for Saegertown. We'll head to break. 41-27, Kennedy Catholic leads.
Have you thought to yourself, the weather info on my smartphone doesn't tell me much? Then give Time and Temperature a call. Time and Temp has been around for decades, but not like this. Time, Temp, and the forecast quickly and accurately. Then you can get on with your day. In the Shenango Valley, 347-7751. Greenville, 588-2300. Grove City, 458-5800. Save it in your contacts for easy dialing. This is Bruce Robertson of Shenango Valley Time and Temperature, and you're listening to high school football on FridayNightPA.com.
Teal College, a creative, energetic place that's rooted in academic excellence, innovation, and tradition, where motivated students become motivated graduates, where so much is so close. Teal College, that's where. Teal College, an energetic place focused on your academic and personal success, where so much is so close.
All right, welcome back to Kennedy Catholic versus Saegertown. Kennedy Catholic leading 41-27, 2:24 to go. Need a first down to really clinch this game. Empty backfield for Wade as he takes a snap. Cuts back, throws to the far side on a screen pass. In and out of the hands of the intended receiver. Incomplete. Now we'll stop the clock.
Brock Hondo, the intended receiver.
He went up there and almost brought it down, but unable to.
Swing pass is incomplete. 3rd down.
Yeah, those ejection suspensions carry. No. But if you're eligible, but if you have years ago that.
In the backfield, Wade rolls to the far side, looks for room, finds a lot of it around the far side, keeps on pushing forward, and is, well, still continually way short.
Quarterback keeper. Brought down by 52.
The clock will roll under 2 minutes.
You have to put it here.
Pick up on 8. 4th down and 15.
4th and 15, punt formation, 1:45 to go as they keep the clock rolling here at Kennedy Catholic. Although this game is pretty well wrapped up, nothing official yet unless you consider miracles for Saegertown.
We've seen it, man. The Jets came back from 14 down against the Browns earlier in the season, so.
You need some big kick return, a good punt return here, and then some big plays as well. After that, including an onside recovery with 1:18 to go, gets the punt off. That punt is high in the air. Ends up very short. Keeps on rolling, takes the Kennedy Catholic roll, and stays on the Kennedy Catholic side of the field at the 48-yard line. Saegertown will take over. And they will be moving left to right. 1:03 to go, 41-27 Kennedy Catholic, looking for their first win in 11 years. To be exact, 11 years, 1 month, and 19 days. 4,067 days since the last time Kennedy Catholic has won on this home field at the varsity level.
I don't know why it's doing that.
1st and 10, Panthers. 2 wingbacks in this formation, sends a man in motion. Rolls to the far side, pressure coming, steps up, throws over the middle of the field. It is complete, wide open in the middle of the field. He keeps on pushing forward and he's brought down and the clock will stop following them.
Damon Rosie.
Complete to Damon Rossi. Brought down by 21 Wesley Cox.
And a timeout for Saegertown. We'll keep it here for now.
Saegertown.
No timeouts for Saegertown, do or die now. Rossi's first catch of the day. 22 on that catch. More importantly, the first down. Rossi's first big offensive play of the day. 10 for 26, Sully Zirkle, 147 yards, 2 touchdowns. Under a minute to go, they really do need miracles now. Down 2 touchdowns. Kennedy Catholic looking for their second region win and second win on the year overall. Sitting at 1-8. Sorry, 1-7. Takes the snap, cuts back, pressure coming, steps up, and he is brought down in the backfield. A huge sack. That might clinch the game right there. They don't have a lot of time to get back to the line.
Timeouts.
And yeah, as you mentioned, no timeouts. A huge loss on that play. Puts him back at the 35-yard line. 2nd and 18, 30 seconds to go. Honestly, at this point, this game could be over for Saegertown. Takes a snap. Pressure coming. Ball on the turf! On the ground!
Recovered by
Kennedy Catholic
Saegertown.
has it. It's over.
Nope, Saegertown's got it.
Wow, Saegertown falls on top of it, but that might just be...
That's ball game.
That has to be the ball game. And a player down for Kennedy Catholic. 7 seconds to go. We'll send it to a quick break here on Friday Night PA, 41-27, 10.7 seconds to go.
The fourth quarter is brought to you by the law office of Ryan A. Mergel. When you need a strong defense, you need to call the Mergel Law Firm.
Great football teams all have one thing in common. They have powerful defenses. I am attorney Ryan Mergel, and at my firm we know a lot about defense. Whether you've been injured in an accident or accused of a crime, we're here to protect your freedom and fight for your rights. We obtain the best outcome in every case, and each client receives an individualized, effective representation in an ethical, courteous, and timely manner. With offices located in Sharon and Pittsburgh, we are here to serve Western Pennsylvania. Best of luck to the student-athletes on both teams tonight, especially the defenses.
Hello there, welcome back. 10.7 seconds to go. The clock rolling now. The last chance for Saegertown to put points on the board. He's hit as he throws. It is intercepted. Incomplete. Fell in and out of the hands. 1 second left.
Hey, that's good clock skills.
Wow, way to stop the clock.
1 second.
And as the ball hits the turf. Although this game is beyond over for Saegertown, they have one last play. It ain't over till there's 3 zeros on the clock, but honestly, at this point,
this game's over.
This game's over, so
just determines
the final score. Yep. Hands it up off the middle of the field, looking for room on the far sideline, and they'll bring him down, and that will be it.
For the first time in 11 years.
11-year journey is over. Kennedy Catholic, 41, Saegertown, 27.
Pickup of 7 to end the game. Kennedy 41, Saegertown 27.
A long 11-year, 1 month and 19-day journey for this Butala Stadium turf to finally see a Kennedy Catholic football win. We'll step aside on Friday Night PA and wrap up this one. John Robbins and Devin Weisbarth here from Butala Stadium. Hello and welcome back to Friday Night PA. John Roberts joined by Devin Weisbarth. A little wrap-up show here before we head out. I mean, we already had the player of the game. It's not that hard to give away.
Nah, but let's keep people waiting a little bit.
Yeah, let's keep them waiting. An impressive 41-27 win for Kennedy Catholic, their first home win in 11 years. After not competing for a long time, they finally just get a home win. It's been a long time coming. Great day for homecoming, a beautiful day, not a cloud in the sky.
Tell you what, for mid-October,
oh yeah, this
couldn't ask for better weather.
Especially with all the leaves changing. I mean, it's a great day for Kennedy Catholic football. Saegertown falls once again. I don't think Kennedy Catholic put up enough of a statement here today to get into the playoffs, which is unfortunate because, man, this team, as we've seen time and time again as we covered them over the years, they fight till the end.
I mean, we were talking about it pregame too. This team's going to be dangerous next year.
Yeah, I mean,
they returned pretty much their whole team. We were talking their whole offensive line back. Samir Wade's back. Damian Harrison's back. Damian Harrison's back. That's a good 1-2 combo right there. I mean,
I think Wade, he's a good quarterback. He does well back there. It's just, to give him the ball in open space as a receiver, I feel like is a lot more useful than having him in the backfield as a quarterback. You kind of restrict him there.
Yep.
But he does what he needs to do for this team, and he was all over the place today. And we're giving him the player of the game, 9 of 23 for 113 yards and 2 touchdowns and an interception through the air. He decided to run for 24 carries, 190 yards, 3 touchdowns. That was the most impressive stat line out of his 3, where he also had 5 catches for 79 yards, the leading receiver, and 1 touchdown despite playing for most of the game not at receiver. So, an impressive day for him.
He did account for every Kennedy Catholic touchdown, too.
What a day for him. You can't say much else. Kennedy Catholic, 48 plays, 192 yards, 210 through the air, 402 total, 8.4 yards per play, 2 turnovers. Just a good day for them offensively, a really solid all-around day. They really like to spread it out. They really like to just make a... It's just like to spread out that defense, and they did a very good job of it today. And as you said, it's only up from here. They have a freshman quarterback that's clearly very, very good. He did not look like a freshman in the best way possible. He just looked very composed. He looked very solid. You don't normally see that from a freshman quarterback, and good for him. Hopefully, we're back in the future to see him compete more. Another good season, Devin, here on Friday Night PA.
Pleasure working with you, partner.
It's been a pleasure. Hopefully back next year. Kennedy Catholic 41, Saegertown 27, the first home win in 11 years for Kennedy Catholic. Thank you for joining us on Friday Night PA. Been a pleasure. John Robbins joined by Devin Weisbarth.